Hello, Samantha. Welcome back to the stream. My name is RX_Hydro. I'm sorry to be so late. Let me go ahead and send these Discord messages. And then check why my monitoring laptop is making a bunch of noise. Like unmuted itself? That doesn't really matter. We'll just leave that for now. Yes. Sorry I'm late. I had to take a shower, get something to eat, make a short. Lots of stuff I didn't do last night because I've been so far behind on sleep recently. And last night was the night I was going to start making it up. Okay? I was not going to do the first Tears of the Kingdom, what's it called? Highlight video. I was going to let that go for a little bit. Aim for next week or the week after. And get a full night's sleep. And then at like 12:15, when I was like, this is a good time to go to bed. Much better than I usually do. And I only need to get up at 8:30, so if I fall asleep quickly, a real 8 hours, right when I was thinking that, I noticed I had an email from like, I mean, I couldn't have seen it much earlier. It was sent like midnight about something I still hadn't done for work. And it wasn't a massive deal, but like, I've been way behind on it. And so I went, oh yeah, I should do that. And I stayed up until 1 a.m. to just, filing a handful of things online. And then I was like, full of adrenaline, weirdly. So I didn't sleep yet again. I'm sorry, it's put me behind on so many things. But I will catch up. I'm focused on catching up. I'm excited to be here today. I'm tired, but I'm looking forward to it. So let's all enjoy a groggy stream of me like hunting down shrines, maybe doing side quests. I don't think in Tears of the Kingdom we're gonna go after the next phenomenon tonight. But yeah, maybe some depths. Probably some side quests, definitely some shrine hunting. Hopefully we find them and do them. I wonder if I can do puzzles in a sleep-deprived state. I'm always in a sleep-deprived state. I mean, it might be worse today than usual, but puzzles can't be that much worse than usual. What's up, Brad? What's up, Artemis? What's up, Fell Winter? Hey, Sam the Pigman. How are you all doing? What's up, Maltrek? Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope you're having a good one. And thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Good to have you here. Hope you're having a good time. First, second, third, you're such good little counters. I appreciate y'all being here early. Shout out to a stream on time. Let's go. It's good to have you. Free small Slurpee day at 7-Eleven. I got 4. You go, really? Can I have one? I need the energy. In fact, I need something to drink. I need soda. I'll be back in 1 second. I heard that as I walked out of the room. What timing? What fucking timing? Tino, thank you so much for the raid. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name's RX Hydro. We're playing Tears of the Kingdom tonight. I'm more sleep deprived than usual. I was just apologizing for that and knock-on effects making me late. I keep touching my head because I just had to shower right before stream and I tried a new shampoo, so I'm going to be self-conscious all night about it. Get ready for that. How are you doing? I hope the rest of your stream was fantastic. I was enjoying lurking while I finished up a couple things before my stream. There are 2 E's in Legend. Were you watching Will Smith films tonight? I thought you were playing Ultima Underworld 2. Just as he steps out, get wrecked. What's up, 4232? Good to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well. First stream you're seeing live. Yay, it's good to have you here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, Timsy? What's up, Shaz? Good to see all of you. Hey, G Rizzle. Hope you're having a good start to your week. There are 2 E's in Leave 2. Wrong time to raid? There's never a wrong time. Never. It's a wrong time for me to get up and leave. I wish I had the prescience to know exactly when those times were, but I don't usually. It's just luck of the draw. For Hydro, there's never a wrong time to raid. You're too sweet, you know? I appreciate you immensely, friend. Okay. We, despite starting late, are still going to do the gamedle and stuff. It always helps me settle in. Let's try and get through it decently quickly. Let's get right to it, he says after he already wastes 5 minutes. Oh, it's only 5. I thought I'd been here for 10. I used to have a pretty good internal clock from doing comedy. I think that's all gone now. but it may not help that I'm tired and now I feel bad because I walked away when a raid came in. Made me tense. Wonder if I'll be able to save us in gamedle again today. Thank Gwyn you're alive. Ultima Underworld 2 is neat. It's a shame it took me 90 minutes to find the first set of stairs. Delightful. I heard you talking a little bit about Elder Scrolls games, and that does sound similar to my experience with Daggerfall from the aging stream. Speaking of aging streams, this Saturday at noon US Eastern, we'll talk more about that between gamedle and Tears of the Kingdom. Time Crisis, I can 100% believe that. I'm thinking something like that too. Time Crisis seems likely to me. It also took him 2 hours to level up for the first time. Was watching the Dark Souls 3 VOD earlier. It actually helped me figure out the Shield Knights somewhat. I can finally backstab them somewhat consistently. Nice! I'm glad it helped you. Whether it's because I did it right or you just saw what I wasn't doing. Hell yes, and thank you for watching. Horrible, horrible Daggerfall. The Shadows around. Shadows can give you an essay on why Daggerfall is fascinating. I'm sure you've probably read it. But he has some good reasons. Let's try Time Crisis 1, why not? It's not Time Crisis 1. Should I try Time Crisis 2? Because this still looks like Time Crisis. That looks like the plastic gun you get in the arcade, just not a silly color. It's 2 then? Time Crisis. Dose. Yeah, there we go. All right, now we do artwork. I never even said the rules. We are trying to guess the game hidden behind this pixelation. Every time we get a wrong guess, we'll get to see a bit more in high resolution, like that top right corner there. Our only extra rule is if you 100% know the answer, don't go ahead and tell us. Just be very smug and go, oh, I know this one. I know this one very well. Other people should know this one, but they don't seem to. I know this one. You can do that, but give other people a chance to guess. We will come back to you if we're gonna fail. Don't you worry. Just let people have some fun throwing guesses out. So the last one was like a box art, cover image, poster image. This second one could be any artwork from the game. It could be a screenshot that they gave to Steam. It could be artwork that they gave to, you know, like journalists to put up on reviews and stuff. Yeah, it's just, it could be the banner image on Steam. It's just not necessarily the cover, but we need to guess what game this is from. On the Hive and Hollow Knight, I don't like bees. Uncharted or Call of Duty Black Ops. What's up, Thorn? That looks like Final Fantasy 15 to me, Fallout 3. I think I'm smug. I feel like this is a pixelated person traversing around a crashed airplane cockpit. Oh, I see what you mean. Could this, wait. I like Uncharted between Uncharted and Fallout 3 for that, because this has too much resolution. And come on, too much color. Whatever it is in orange behind here, too much color for Fallout 3. If this whole thing had a green wash on it, maybe. That game's so green. In my opinion. Color's not an opinion, that game is so green. Color's kind of an opinion. Uncharted. Drake's Fortune, I don't know which. I think it would say correct saga here if it was an Uncharted game, which makes me think this is not an Uncharted game. Thought that was a really good, hey, what's up, gamedle? It's good to see you. You're the official creator of the game? Yeah, I see the game dev tag. Happy Tuesday, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for making this. It's how we warm up for stream, and I appreciate having it. No saga and artwork. Oh, then it could be Uncharted. Gotcha. Shit. All right, fair enough. What's up, Eric? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday, friend. Have I missed any guesses? X-Men Origins Wolverine. Most of the time, my smugness is correctly smug. I'm gonna suck at this. I barely know anything past maybe Fallout, Elden Ring, and Dark Souls. That's okay. There's a lot of entries in those sagas. That gives you a decent coverage of, you know, big name games. It can absolutely come up. What's up, Chaos? Good to see you. Probably Pokemon Red or Blue. I always forget the detailed artwork that they made for those games. You know, it didn't really translate to the Game Boy, but they wanted to make sure behind the scenes it had that feel. The artists wanted to give it that feel. A Thief's End, Just Cause 4. What's up, Beofowl? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Been following along with the Vaz. Just wanted to pop in live to let you know you're awesome. You're much too kind. But I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying. Oh, Pokemon Red, 100%. Far Cry. I'm going for Tomb Raider. I'm sticking with my plane idea. Man, no one's agreed, which means I need to make a guess, basically. I don't like making guesses because I don't know this one. Just because it's the most off the wall to me, I really want to see if it's Wolverine. We have X-Men Origins Wolverine on the list. Usually I would say they, but with you here, gamedle, I feel weird saying they. Okay, it's not X-Men Origins Wolverine. We have a leg. I can't immediately gender that leg. I think both Lara Croft and Nathan Drake have satisfying amounts of cake. Could be either of them. Or someone else. That boot's pretty tough. Uncharted? It's Uncharted. What's up, Fen? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, friend. We tried Uncharted 1. Does anyone have a guess which Uncharted it is then? I've never played them. That's not true. I played 2-3 hours of number 1, and the first fight was just rather repetitive, and I was like, maybe I'll come back to this later, and I never did. Like, I'm not opposed to playing them, but I got shook off the first time I tried, so. Background artwork in the right corner gives fantasy vibes, IMO. I don't want to give away too much of what I've heard about Uncharted, but fantasy's not wrong for Uncharted. Tomb or Uncharted, Uncharted 2 or Rise of the Tomb Raider. It looks more like Nathan Drake to me. Because of the boot, I'm really feeling Nathan Drake, and Fen seems confident. It's not 2. We have 3 guesses remaining. This thing's in the middle of crashing, isn't it? Yeah, look, there's still stuff spraying up here. This thing is mid-crash in this image. Hey, Antivirus, happy Tuesday. What's up, Fnord? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're both having a good week. You think Just Cause 3? I got nothing. 2's gimmick was a train, 3 was a helicopter, so there's gotta be 4. Tino, I think this is a helicopter. I know you think it's a plane, but the entire time you've been saying plane, I've been thinking helicopter because this looks rounded. You know what? I could be wrong. I shouldn't tell you that like here. There's another hand here. There's another hand here. That's very unlikely to be Tomb Raider, right? Does anyone feature as like a good character on the artwork and stuff for Tomb Raider other than Lara? Whereas Uncharted has Mark Wahlberg's character, Sully. I'll get around to playing the games at some point. Don't think I'm smug anymore. Far Cry feels like a thing. Just Cause. It was a helicopter in the desert, though? Oh. I thought it was Uncharted, but it appears like it's not. Greetings, what's up, Donut? Good to see you, friend. Looks like Just Cause. That's Uncharted or Just Cause. It's not Tomb Raider. If it's another hand, it might be Grabby Buddies DX. Oh, you're thinking of Gang Beasts. I gotcha. I'll try Just Cause. Anyone want to take a stab at which Just Cause? This is pretty detailed artwork. Can I say 3, the more recent one? You think it's more Uncharted? Just Cause 2? Tina was the first to say a number, so I'm clicking it. Thoughts? Or 3. Put those in one message, Tino. I thought you were confident. I would say 3. We're doing Just Cause 3. Son of a bitch! I haven't played these games either, alright? I'm relying on all of you. Fuck. That's Chico from Metal Gear Rising. Wow, what? Uncharted spin-off, I was almost right. Spin-off is what they're gonna do if they don't hold on. They played us like a damn fiddle. Okay. Which Tomb Raider is this? And I keep saying I'm not going to be much help here, but really, I don't know what order the recent Tomb Raider games go in. I always forget. Is it Rise, Fall, then Shadow? Does the Shadow fall, then Rise? I don't know the order. So I'm not gonna have any idea which this could be, even if I remember some event I saw at like a GDQ from one of these games. Thoughts? It's not Tomb Raider? Wait, that's not Lara? It's Uncharted Lost Legacy? Are you kidding? Did Uncharted just rip off Lara Croft? Is it a licensed crossover? But you were right too, that is a helicopter. Thank you for the most meager consolation prize. It does make me feel better. We still have to do guess too. We still have to do guess, which has been the hardest one for us in the past. Okay, Samantha, well done. Well done. Yeah, they did, kind of. Yeah, it's really good. Wow. I was just sort of like looking for something to say. They kind of did? I'm gonna be Googling this after stream to find out what the hell's going on. Right now, we have to do gamedle guess. All right. We are trying to guess a game like in the others. This one, it's easier for you to see how it starts. Someone give me a game, any game. It would be most useful, as I always say, if it was like mid-2000s, because that'll help us sort of split the timeline, okay? Someone give us a game to start with. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Isn't that like 2012 or something? That's okay. Okay, so red means wrong, yellow means partially correct. It is one of the hardest ones to use, but it can be a lot of help. If any of them were green, that would mean entirely correct. So, for example, 2015 is totally incorrect. This is a really nice one that also gives us an arrow. It is earlier than 2015. Gotcha? This is nice. Red here means none of these are correct. Not just the combination, none of them are right. The game we're looking for is not survival, not stealth, not open world. Even if it's those and other things, it's none of these. Yellow is where it can be useful, but it's a little harder to work with. Yellow means... there are a few things it could mean. Either both single player and co-op are correct, but it's also other game modes that we're missing. Or one of these is correct and the other isn't. Or both. One of these is correct, the other isn't, and we're missing things. Same goes for stuff like genres. It's gotta be either shooter or adventure. It may be both, and we may be missing more genres. Everyone on board? Let's figure this out. All right, it's also not published by Microsoft, not made by Crystal Dynamics, it's not published by Square Enix Europe. It's not a Tomb Raider game because that's the wrong saga. Okay, all right. Curse Crusade, FF13, Google Stadia, Lamau, Twilight Princess, Halo 2. Oh wait, either Microsoft Flight Simulator, try FF13. FF13, I want something like 2002, you know? Look, we've got from, I don't know, most likely 1990-ish. There are going to be a lot of games before that, I don't think. 19 on the list here. 1990-ish to 2015. I want to find something in the middle so we can split this. Think tactically. Try a third-person game to get that figured out. You're right. It would be nice to rule out one of these if it's not in the game. I'll do Half-Life 2. I like Half-Life 2. That's like 2005? I don't know when it is. 4. It's between 2004 and 2015 that we're looking for. It is not a first-person game. It's also not science fiction or horror. It is single player, but it's also more. And it's not a shooter. Okay, so it is an adventure. See how this is useful? This is really confusing right here. But we can rule shooter out from this, meaning it's an adventure and it may be more. Adventure is a pretty wide net. But that does help. Zelda Minish Cap, Assassin's Creed 2, Original Gears of War, Pong, reasons I said Doom 3, older FPS, Twilight Princess, Assassin's Creed. Would Twilight Princess help us? Twilight Princess is single player only, so we know the game mode would be wrong. Like, it would be right, but it wouldn't be complete. That may give us useful information, like telling us if it's Nintendo or not, but... So it's third person. It may also be virtual reality. Or it may be third person and side-scrolling, like Nier Automata. But it's not first person. But it is third person VR or both. Or one and more. Or both and more. God. Yellow answers are tough. Considering the age, third person probably, so at least adventure, not open world. It's third person between 2004. It's not survival. We ruled that out. That's a good one to get out of the way with an adventure game. It's not a survival game. It's not an open world game, but it's an adventure. Time to try a Dragon Age game? Yeah, we could try a Dragon Age game. They're single player only. Also, I believe they count as isometric / bird's eye, but you can go right down to your characters. That may be third person. I don't know. Not sure. Uncertain. Co-op is making me ponder. It's not necessarily co-op. Those two clues under game mode could mean that it's single player and multiplayer. You know, it could even be single player and split screen, single player, multiplayer, and split screen. I believe co-op refers only to games that have multi-system, like online, cooperative modes. Not sure. I make so many guesses about this stuff. Need more examples to get it right. I like Deadly Premonition. Deadly Premonition counts as horror, doesn't it? Do you think it would count as horror or not? Bloodborne would count as horror. Viva Pinata, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Let's do Assassin's Creed. Let's get something else on the board. I'll go ahead and do Brotherhood. Good shit. Okay, it is an adventure and only an adventure. It is third person and only third person. Hell yes. It is not published by Microsoft. It is not developed or published by Ubisoft. It's not developed or published by Valve. Oh, and we narrowed the year down more. It's between 2004 and 2010. It's in the second half of the 2000s. Good shit, good shit, good shit. That helps. We got some themes. Shadow of Mordor. We also narrowed down platforms decently. These are all yellow. All of our answers here. I would call this a very hard to read. We've narrowed our platforms down given the release year window, but this is a hard thing to read with what clues we've gotten so far. Second half of 2000s is my blind spot. Tino's out. We have some themes closer. True. We can rule out, because of earlier things, we can rule out open world and stealth. We can rule out sci-fi. So some of these are correct, or maybe all of them and we need more. Fantasy, historical, sandbox. Prototype, I think fantasy is safe to say. There are so many fantasy games, it would seem likely. It would seem probable, but I don't know. It's local, multi, and single. We don't know that for sure. We know it's more than local, but it could be local and it could be single player and split screen. It could be single player, co-op, and multi. Yeah, game mode's complex too. All we know for sure is it has single player. What about a Civilization game? They don't count as third person, they count as bird's eye view. I'm fairly confident. We can try to narrow it down again with the next guess. Try folklore. So we should eliminate online co-op with a guess? Maybe. But how could you find something that has no single player and has online co-op? The theme is Magic Sandbox script. That's historical, and these may not all be correct. Batman Arkham City. You know what? I'll try that out. Isn't that single player only? One of the Mario Karts fits the bill? No, it would be a racing game. Our genre is adventure only. Just do an MMORPG that always has online. Late 2000s MMORPG, anyone? Final Fantasy 12, did that come out after World of Warcraft? Because World of Warcraft was 2005. Thoughts? That's going to be an RPG as well, but we're just trying to rule things out. Lord of the Rings Online. That could tell us if it's fantasy. Would it? Man, I don't know. No Squeenix 2? True. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I'm going to type Lord of the Rings Online to type something. We don't have Lord of the Rings Online. Next. Fuck, dude. Come on. Had to add it. What's up, Apop? It's good to see you, friend. If you're a true solipsist, every game is a single-player game. Uncharted 2. Why do you bring up Uncharted again? You hurt me. But I'm gonna do it. We are now between 2004 and 2009. The game is either historical or fantasy, or both. Oh, yellow, man. Yellow. God damn. Samantha, do we want to take our one-time hint? Isn't there a one-time hint in here? Isn't there a one-time hint in here? There used to be. 9 average guess attempts. That surprises me. A Dynasty Warriors game? A Dynasty Warriors game. I bet that's hack and slash, but I don't mind trying it to, you know, get another publisher and so on, at least. If you know of like a good year, we can try. Oh, it shows up when you hit 5 lives left. I've been so confident I've never even looked before 5 lives left. Now I'm shaken. Shaken by yesterday when we didn't, or Sunday when we didn't get it. Dynasty Warrior 6 was 2007. I'm gonna do that. They only have 8. Fallout is historical fantasy. Oh wait, point and click was a different genre in this as well. Dynasty Warriors are on PS3, Dreamfall The Longest Journey. I'm trusting you. Trusting that you have our best interests at heart and this is at a good year. It was 2000. It came out in 2005. We have it down to 1 year. That doesn't help me because I don't have a good memory for time, but we're looking for a game that came out in 2005. It's an adventure game. Nothing else. You play it in third person, nothing else. It has single player and more. It's not on PS3. I just noticed we ruled that out. It's not on PS3 at all. It's not a shooter. It's not open world, horror, sci-fi, survival, or stealth. What's up, Butcherkin? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, friend. Final Fantasy 13, that would be an RPG. The genre thing is really... It's helping and hurting us. It slows us down because you guys have good guesses, except I'm fairly confident stuff like FF13 would be marked Adventure RPG or RPG or something. And that rules it out. So we're narrowing it down a lot, but I also don't know what counts as just adventure. Our previous one is Assassin's Creed, if you're curious. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood counts as just adventure. But it's not an Assassin's Creed game, we know that. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate that. Good to have you here. Is gamedle? Yes, Apop is right. There are several games trying to guess from artwork, trying to guess from clues about year, genre, the way you play, who made it, and they're all available at gamedle, GAMEDLE.WTF. Fable Lost Chapters, try Fable. It's gonna be an RPG. Bully is a good guess. Bully's interesting. 2005 is the right time, isn't it? Roughly? Oh! Oh shit. We know the game engine. I don't know anything about game engines. Oh, god damn it. Retro Game Histories. Retro Game Histories did a video about renderware. I watched it like a year ago. Oh, fuck. What other games were made in renderware? I've forgotten everything. Renderware was like a massive game engine at the time, and then it just disappeared. It's got sort of like a lot of cult classics were made on it, I think, but I can't bring them to mind specifically now. Yeah, it's not gonna help me. Thanks for the shout out. You're very welcome. I'm gonna scroll for a sec. I'm sorry, you're not gonna be able to see everything I'm looking at. I just want to see if we have any clues as to platform I can tell you. If I dug really deep into it, I might be able to discern something. I'll tell you this much. Windows is in all of the yellow ones, all of the partially correct ones. The only thing we've ruled out, I can see at a glance, is it's not a PS3 game. We ruled out comedy. We had already ruled out open world. We ruled out sandbox. Fuck, man. 2005 renderware game. Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm pretty sure that won't be it, because that will be called a platformer, I would guess. Well, actually, I've never played Shadow the Hedgehog. Is it like a Sonic game? Is it a platformer? Or does Shadow play in a very different way? It's shooter, kinda. Killer 7 will be a shooter, and Killer 7's first person. Legend of K, I've never heard of. I'm willing to try it. Oh, we also have our one-time clue now. All right, Samantha, should I go ahead and try... Out of these, I would choose to try Shadow, because I find that kind of funny, and a couple people have said I'd be willing to try Shadow, or should I take a one-time clue? Vote quickly. What do you think? What should it be? What do you think? Huh? What should it be? Clue or Shadow? Thoughts? We got a lot of votes for Shadow, and one for Shadow, then Clue, and a few votes for Clue. We're gonna do Shadow first. I need to type more, because it's a long list. Shadow the Hedgehog isn't there. We're taking the Clue. Confirmation required. We will lose a life doing this. It's an EA game. On renderware, third person only, adventure only, has single player, isn't only single player, came out in 2005, isn't on the PS3. That help anyone out? Do you know it now? Fuck. If it's EA, gotta be pay to win. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. That 2005 game? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? Well, fucking done. Were you able to do that without looking up games in 2005? Were you confident or just, you know, pretty sure that was around the right time? Well done. As soon as you said that, I mean, I haven't played this, but I had friends who did. As soon as you said that, I was like, that does match the criteria. Adventure without landing in anything else. Well, fucking done. Nice job, Thorn. Nice job, Tino. Holy shit, Samantha. We made it. We made it! It was on Windows, PS2, original Xbox, GameCube, and PSP. It is an adventure only. It is action and fantasy, 2005 as we knew. Single player and split screen, renderware, EA, third person. And that is the correct saga, of course it is. Fantastic job, everybody! Like I said a minute ago, if you want to play yourself, there are new puzzles every day. You can find this at gamedle, that's the name right up there, GAMEDLE.WTF. Yeah. Whew. Okay. So much for going quickly through that, so we could get to Tears of the Kingdom since I started late, but let's get to the Tears of the Kingdom now. Pop that out of the way, and I have to switch over all of my view. Give me a second here. Takes me an extra, like, 10 seconds to see after you guys do. Nice job, Samantha. Get mousy in hand here. What's up, Ryodan? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. If I played myself, I couldn't enjoy this. Well, you can play on non-stream days. Check yourself before you play yourself, however. Your shirt is making me hungry. I can only apologize. Okay, we left off having solved the phenomena problems in Elden, and we now have 2 ghosts following us, which is a good thing. That sounds bad, but it's a good thing. They're good ghosts. One of them has a mask. Everything's going great. We are probably going to focus on a little bit of side questing and shrines and similar today because, oh, I'm not ready to start another phenomena. I slept awfully. I'm excited to play, but we're gonna have a chill shrine stream. What's up, Hip Hop Anonymous? Happy Tuesday. Good to see you again. Tearing up, waiting for this Tears of the Kingdom gameplay to start. Sorry it was so late. I had a lot to do before actually going live today that usually I do earlier, but I say... Let's take another try at getting on top of the Pokemon Stadium. We didn't do that before. I didn't manage it, right? Let's take another crack at the Pokemon Stadium. Actually, you're gonna roll away if I put you there. First things first. Are there any other Zonai devices here? Because I would love, love, love to have at least one fan to help me with the distance. Actually, distance wasn't a problem. No, this should be easy, actually. The trouble last time was I went right over it, didn't I? And I didn't have a glider. So I had to, like... I didn't have a... You know what I mean. I had this glider, I didn't have my glider. So I had to try and guide this thing down, which is fucking difficult. This time it should be easy if I abandon this. How are we doing on Dragon Tier Collection? We haven't gotten any in a couple streams, so I think we're still at like 3 of them? 4? 4. 4 is right. Alright, we can take a bit of a nosedive here. We can take a hell of a nosedive, in fact. And go see what's going on in the battle. I hope it's Sword and Shield. I know Sword and Shield wasn't popular, but I really liked Dynamax. And the audience cheering, the crowds cheering as you fought. I'm not seeing a massive Chunker Pikachu, though. So I think I'll be disappointed. Hello. Temple of Time, right? There isn't even a battle today. I mean, it looks really nice here. But there's nothing else, there's nothing to do. Let me take a quick lap around this place. Fortunately, the Goron bro gets on my nerves, so I tend to dismiss the ghost unless there's a specific need for him. Someone else is telling me they don't like Yunobo. It's not my favorite, but I don't mind him. Yunobo's alright by me. I also like smashing him into things. That makes it easy to forgive him. Tulin versus Yunobo. Tulin forever. That was a big hype for nothing. I can only apologize. In fact, I should apologize, because I bet I know what's going on here. This is probably used at some climactic moment in the story of the game. And it probably would have been cool to see it for the first time then. But you know, someone has to come around to the important places and make sure everything's set up, the lights all work and so on. You know, do I need to replace any batteries? Those look like they're glowing pretty good. The water's clear and flowing. You know, make sure it's ready for the video in the future. And, you know, Zelda and everyone else are a bit busy, so I've got to be the one to do it. You see, it's filled with time. Completely random question. I'm out of town for company training. They're paying for my food. Got a bunch of street tacos, but got street corn. Never had it. Don't know what it is. Anyone had it before? I've seen food trucks, particularly like Mexican food trucks here in New York City, where you can get like a grilled ear of corn. I think that's literally just all it was, a grilled ear of corn, maybe with some spices, certainly with a lot of butter. Is that what you mean, or is it prepared in a more detailed way than that? Have I already gotten that one? I don't know if I have. But after my earlier experience, we're trying to do those in order, so I'm going to leave that alone as I have no idea which one that is. I also do not know where I should be going. I didn't pay any attention. Oh my god, I should be going to that. Well, I'm not going to get to it now. How many gusts can I take over there? How many? Come on, buddy, you gotta be ready, Tulin. Send me! Like, I've got stamina foods if I really wanted to go for this. But I also could just teleport back into the sky. See, I've only reached back under where I already was. And do this with fresh stamina instead of the hard way. Fuck it, we're close enough now. I'm gonna have some food. Where's my stamina restoration? These actually don't restore a lot of stamina. I think it'll be enough, though. I think. It's grilled corn on the cob with cheese and spices. Ah, corn grown off the street, yes. I have seen those renegade seed planters. I didn't know they were spreading crops. It's in a cup with stuff on it. Oh. Huh. I'm really not sure then. My best guess would be something like what Hip Hop Anonymous said, but just, you know, shaved off the cob into a cup for, you know, easy drunk eating, basically. But I don't know. Morok Shrine. Laneru Wetlands. What have you got for me? Is the noise for Tulin's push weird, or is it just me? I'm trying to remember it now because I've never paid close attention. I mean, it doesn't sound like 100% realistic, but it hasn't yet struck me as odd. We talking about street corn? That we are, Bad Pixie. Moved from a bouncy device, Morok Shrine. Sure. This seems rather straightforward. Is this a Zone 9 device? Okay. Even got my arrow back. I hit it. Don't give me the puzzle solved noise. I'm gonna really show you something, game. And you need to save it for then. All I did was hit it. They've moved from psilocybin, how is that pronounced? How are the vowels in that? And wildflowers to staple crops. Helps with the hippie image. I don't like corn, but I wish I did because elotes look good. Straight out of Acme. Future Man's still going strong. Just finished up FF6. I thought I was gonna meet Future Man at one point. Turned out not. But he was doing some stuff with Mixer way back when Mixer launched. And I did a Mixer event. But he wasn't at that one. Psilocybin, thank you. Alright, pay attention, Hydra. What are you actually doing here? Does that launch you? Does that launch me high enough to get out of here? Is this puzzle down here just for the extra? It does not send me high enough. We need to chain them like the two in there. All right. Okay, I think I see. Come here. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Settle in, and then I will. Okay. As close to standing on this as possible, which is apparently standing on this. Easy. Same thing on the way back, it looks like. Actually, first things first, this is probably where they would hide the chest? No. Okay. Ah, I see, alright. We should set up the spring first, then we can rest that against it for a launch. Met him at TwitchCon in San Jose years ago. Nice. Once saw someone call this game Wile E. Coyote Simulator 2023. It's absolutely accurate. I love that. Out of curiosity, because I'm pretty sure I can glide back, which means I don't need this spring to get me back. You're gonna add some weight, but I'll try it. Fuck. I really wanted that to work. That would have been fun. Alright, reset. I didn't even notice there's a track in the middle to hold this thing. Good idea though, solid idea. I forgot about friction. I always forget about friction. Same reason I failed physics. Actually, I was good at physics until E&M. I was bad at E&M. Why would I glide over when I can launch? This is way more fun. Perfect. Perfection. Okay. I don't quite know how this is going to work. I don't know if one is going to destroy the other. Is one of them aimed down and one of them aimed up? No, I think they're both aimed the same direction. I could see this working if they were both... All right, so let me tell you what I'm thinking here. If we had two of them, which we do, but unlike they are now, they were aimed opposite. One would push off the ground, the other would push off of us. Hopefully together they would fling us with extra power. I think that makes physics sense. What's happening here I don't know about, because the bottom one is just pushing against the glue. So let's not change anything, and in fact make it worse by adding a third and see what happens, because, you know, when a camera's on me, I'm not really trying to solve things as hard as I can, as quickly as I can. I'm gonna try it. Actually, I need to reset you before you're attached, I think. Because if I hit you, the other two will be set off, I believe. I did not think at all about how I would get on top of this. Forgot you can climb on Zonai devices. I may not have known you can climb on Zonai devices. If it's a friction thing, would it work going straight up? I am curious now. Quick test. Apparently the base is just really heavy. That seems like a better explanation. Good enough. Hole in one. What about C squared? Generally had a soft spot for this game because it gives you insanely powerful abilities like Ascend and Recall, but you barely notice them alongside build mode. Yeah, like you barely need to rewind time. Hell, build is incredibly powerful, and yet you spend most of your time just fucking up with it, and in my experience and some of the clips I've seen. You don't need a degree in fluid mechanics to fly. What could go wrong, eh? Yeah, what could go wrong? All right, they're all faced the same direction. Are they still together? I don't fully understand what... Okay, they all... That... It didn't work. It was not level. It still didn't fling me very high. All right. Well, let's test my first theory. Is it as simple as just having two of them aimed in opposite directions? The green stuff is mightier than the Zonai tech. Nintendo slime does not fuck around. All right. Can I attach you like this? There you are. Perfect. Like it was meant to be, except it's a little bit off. But I'm sure when you're launching things, a little bit off isn't terribly important. Close enough for rocket science, as they say. That is closer, I think. Why wasn't that right? I dismissed that because I was like, that's obviously the way it's gonna work. That didn't quite get me there. This turned from me messing around into me being stupid. I don't like this one. I don't know why this would be better than like a 3-stack or something, but I want to try this for fun. You two don't attach. I might have that distance wrong. You two don't attach just yet. Can I attach you like that? You need to reset first. More springs. I do need to go get the one from up there. I need all 4 to make this work. All right, can I get like all of you to connect? Would it be easier if I did it like this first? You don't really want to attach to 2 sides, do you? This'll do. That's pretty fucking off-center. I did an awful job of this. Hang on. Is that about right? And then to the other side, please. Much better. This is absolutely the way to do it. It's funny they didn't make the platform wide enough for it, but this is correct. That's the same as before. Okay. 3 springs in parallel or 3 in series. I know that with fluids, multiple drives like pumps in parallel increase flow rate, in series increase pressure. I don't know what that means for springs at all. Nor if this game would obey that. No clue. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades is what my uncle would say. Your uncle was a big VR gamer? Off-center is just a question of perspective, I'm sure. 3 springs, 2 attached, 1 not, shoot the 3rd in the air. I like that idea. I thought about that for a second earlier, but at the time I was only thinking of it in terms of like, if you could launch 1 spring and then that spring launches the 2nd later, and I can't time that, but maybe it makes a big physical difference if they are stacked but not attached. Maybe? I'm beyond actually trying to reason it out in my head. We're gonna do it though. Oh, that's so nice. You're trying to give me the nice attachment? That'll just sit there. I have a batshit idea, but I want to give a suggestion if you don't want wild, crazy ideas. I do appreciate that, Batadar. I like the idea of wild, crazy ideas. I might come to you in a second if this doesn't work. Let me think about that. But thank you for offering without immediately saying. That's very appreciated. Can I climb this when they're all together? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Here we go. I don't have a bow equipped. Let's use a cheap bow. Because apparently this will take us a lot of tries. Enjoy your YouTube stuff. Cool to see you live. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. I'm glad you enjoy it on YouTube. Wait, that will only launch 1 of them. Wait, that got me as high. Wait, what? 1 of them got me as high? Is literally all I gained when they were attached and firing different directions the height of 2 stacked springs? Did I get nearly up there because this was on top of 2? I don't like it. All right. I have a thought. Yeah, I have a thought. Let's leave it at that. This is the kind of thing that seems unlikely, but I also could believe is their intention. We'll find out together. Okay, those bottom two are attached to each other, so they will fire together. The top one is not. It's all terribly unbalanced, but I'm still going to try this. If I jump, I'll get the slow motion and I can aim better. I didn't think I would stay standing right atop that thing the whole time. I thought I would rise above it a little bit as we went up. Double jump IRL. Here we go again. If I stand far off to one side, maybe I don't need to jump either. All right, first of all, that will keep it balanced even if it tilts to one side. I don't think that'll make the difference. If I stand right here on the corner, I can shoot the one below, and even if I don't jump, I can probably hit the corner of this one because I don't need to aim down as much. This won't work, but I'm hitting it. Wait, back, okay, all right. Maybe the tilting is important. Oh shit, I just had another idea I want to test. But I want to know if this works first. This feels like it could. I gotta know if this works first. Set him up again. I have another idea. But we're doing this. I think if this is correct, I think it's going to make enough of a difference in our height. We don't need like the 1.5 feet from that thing. So I'm going to take the flattest ground I can to give this every chance of being predictable. Use springs to launch rockets into space. This went a lot smoother when it was in the middle, so we're gonna put this back towards the middle. I'm gonna try this one more time. Oh my god. Oh my... This is the extra part? This isn't the end? Where's the end? This isn't the extra part, or rather it is, but it's easier than the end. I have to go higher? How could I have brought one with me? Because I could use one right now. Sneaky Elixir. Grants a mid-level stealth effect which calms the nerves and silences footfalls, allows you to move about undetected by monsters and animals. We are gonna have to go back down. If there was a way to get one of them up here with me, we could use it. Oh, it's probably been too long, but out of curiosity, can I hit one of these from here? Where's the one that fell? It's not near enough for me to grab. What's up, Diamond? Good to see you, friend. And it didn't even kill you. We call that a level 1 success. The first test has been passed. Go even further beyond. Man, I don't know how you found that chest. It was pretty sneaky. Use that one ability to reverse time. I'm thinking of a way to reverse time and solve this. All right, so we need to go back down. I've seen everything I need to see up here. What I was thinking before was if we launched one spring with another spring, then let them fall down. then glued a spring to the launched spring, rewound it, and it would, I assume, carry the spring newly glued to it up. At the apex, we could fire the other spring, but unless that's way more efficient than what I just did, we pretty much fired a spring near the apex of its own being launched up by springs. So we wouldn't get more height. And I can't think of any really clever way to chain it like we did with the cubes once, rewinding, chaining, ascending up through them, stuff like that. I can't think of any obvious way to chain that. Is this game made for kids? I don't know how the average kid would be able to solve these. This is quite a bit more complex in its puzzles than Breath of the Wild. I think, on the one hand, kids would surprise you. I really do think many kids, a lot younger than you might think, might get this. It might just take them more time. What the fuck am I saying? I haven't solved this. I think kids would be awful at this. It's terrible. I mean, it's hard for adults. Adults can't get it. Some of the greatest gamers to ever live can't get it. I think kids would surprise you, but yeah, I do think it's way more complex and a lot of kids would have way more trouble than with Breath of the Wild. Can you even ascend through springs? Don't know. You're overthinking it, maybe? Almost certainly. I didn't mean to do that. Just meant to reset the top one. I didn't realize I was going to hit the bottom one. What's the simpler version of this? What's the simplest way to chain springs? Because springs don't seem to multiply, either in series or in parallel. What is the simple version of chaining them? Did the roof just have a pattern on it? Yeah, it's like being under someone's pool in all these shrines. We're in some other dimension, or we've been teleported to some crazy area of Hyrule. Because this doesn't all fit inside those rocks. Don't remember the solution at all. I think the solution's much easier because the game is for kids too. Can you jump with explosives? I have no explosives. I probably have explosives. I have 2 explosives. But more importantly, I doubt I can jump with them. Whoa. High ceilings. High ceilings. That was smart, you know? It makes the place feel lighter, airier. It's good in case the Zonai ever wanted to resell their shrines. That was smart. Okay, no more hints, Samantha. I'm working on it. This might be all stream, and I apologize if it is, but I'm working on it. Did I ever glue all 3 of them just vertically? I think I turned 2 over. No, I did glue all 3 vertically, and it didn't make a difference, right? This works the exact same way as, like, 1 or 2, as I recall. I'm gonna do it while I'm thinking, but... Pretty sure this isn't it. Can I hit this? Thank you. They do multiply. Okay, I was absolutely wrong in what I said several times. And I'm not too big to admit that. In fact, I've got no shame left after streaming. None at all because of stuff like this. I was wrong. I'm an idiot. I'm a stupid, dumb idiot wrong. Got it. Why didn't it do that before? Did I not try that? Did I only try, like, what if I flipped this one? What if these 2 weren't attached? What if I flapped my arms as I went up? Did I only try things like that? Occam's spring. Fuck. Yeah? Damn it. Alright. Maybe you attach them 2 off-center. When you glued them together before, the last one was off-center, so it dampened it. Oh. Gotcha. This is why I never did models or anything growing up. I wasn't careful enough with, like, you know, I didn't carefully line up the decals and stuff. It's not true. I actually tried to. Can't say I was great at it, but I did try. There's a treasure chest in there, but you have to go from above. Can I just climb this? Apparently someone can. Have I got enough energy to climb this? Sorry about the timing, Butcher. Apologies. I would call the solution hello. Wait. I'll mark that when I get up top. I want to mark where it's going into the earth. Rigged, it's not your fault. I legit thought you were gonna have to time travel springs up one at a time and leap from one to the other and then carry the second to last with you. I thought it would be something like that too. I was trying to figure out how to launch one, rewind it with another atop it, launch that, then... See, the problem I had was it would... The second... I think I could get that far, but that one that launched off the one that launched, I would want to stand on it while it rewound up to the top. And it is highly unlikely it would nicely go like this. It would probably hit the ground from its fall, tumble to one side. I'm not going to rewind it while, like, moving around it to see. It will buck me off as it goes up. That's what I was wrestling with in my head. So in hindsight, do we think a kid could solve that? I guess a kid could realize 3 springs stronger than 1 spring. But I want to look closely at how they're glued together. Can the middle spring really kick off? I don't think it actually makes sense. I think a kid could figure it out because they would be wrong about how complex a system it is. I'm held back by my intelligence. They give you 2 of them already attached? Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I ever used both of them already attached. Maybe, but maybe I took them apart first and then put them back together off center. Anywho, why don't I have that tower? Should I get that tower? We're not gonna, like, do this area necessarily, but as long as I'm near. Oh, that's the tower you've got to come up from below. And I only have 2 bombs, though I have you. In fact, show me your skills. Let's go take a crack at that. Now that we've got our good friend Yonobo with us that a lot of you seem to hate, but I think is fine. Let's go try again. Suffering from success. You didn't? Burdened by big brain? You know, when you've got a wrinkled brain like mine, things get caught in it. Oh, you know what I never stopped to talk about, Samantha? Just before I get over there, we have a special stream. This week I'll be streaming right now and tomorrow, more Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow. No stream Thursday, unfortunately. I've got a work thing in the evening I've got to do. YouTube stream of Dark Souls 3 on Sunday, but Saturday, we're gonna do the Awful Game stream. This is a real working Xbox 360 refurbished. And this is Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, probably the worst Sonic ever made. Thank you so much for voting on it, and thank you even more for unlocking the Awful Game stream during the charity stream. It's time to pay the piper, so noontime I'm planning. Noon US Eastern on Saturday. We will be playing that. Yonobo sucks. He's infinite, like, bomb. He's great. I mean, we used to have actually infinite actual bombs, but considering we traded our iPhone for an Android, or Android for an iPhone, whichever way you think it went, I'm happy to have him. Now that's a game I haven't seen in a long time. Don't disrespect my boy. Hey, I know nothing about it. I'm just repeating the hurtful, harmful words of others. Is that unwise or something? Oh, I do have to wait for you to recharge, though. Maybe it would have been better to do this with bombs. Don't gotta wait for them. Have you guys respawned? Of course you have, because there's like a blood moon every fucking week. Why are you holding your butt? I shot you in the face. Get that last one down here. Easily handled. Bro, that was before I was born. Horriblin guts. Rare material dropped by a horriblin. It's very bitter and unsuitable for cooking, but it makes an effective elixir when cooked with a critter. So that's what goes into NyQuil. Hi there. I think this will break it, since it has a rock crusher on the end. Don't remember seeing Yunobo wearing the mask on other playthroughs. That is because I have this mask on, and it powers him up. I assume there's a similar thing for each one, but I didn't find the Rito one. Maybe that's what we'll do with Summon today. We'll go look at like Rito side quests and see if any of them lead to this kind of thing for them. But yeah, that's because of my mask. If I take mine off, he takes his off. He's just lying around. Oh, they're gathering them. That's where it's from. Come here, you. Got him. Got him. Easy fishing. Now we need to climb, so let's try this direction first because the other is bending downward. There's also a sword here. I don't know what that means. Climb. It's time to go again. Guess it's fair he gets a break when he's smashing his whole self into it. What's up, Lunk Boy? Let's go, W game. I am loving it so far. I thought you were knocked out. You looked like you were lying on your side. No, I lost 2 lizards. It's usually a great game. It's a great game again. Free sticky lizard. Yeah, I'm having a wonderful time. Do you have all your powers? I don't know. And don't tell me if I don't. No clue. Yeah, I think so. I mean, not... But these aren't like powers. This is the map and amiibo. So these are probably like, I don't know, iPod and fucking... Yeah, I've got all my powers. Slightly frustrated that I accidentally spoiled myself on Yunobo's ability, but I'm feeling smug that this is basically exactly what I suspected it was going to be. Do I just need to ascend at the right point? I feel like I saw rocks underneath this thing. This is the locked one, isn't it? Or am I at totally the wrong place? Yeah, this is the locked one. You're out about late tonight. My apologies, looks like we have a small problem over here. Doors won't open, right? Yeah. Yeah. And there was yeah, and he mentions the caves, plus there was another one the top blew off and it was lying around, so I think they'd be clear if I was supposed to go in from above. So this is Ascend. I've gone to this case twice and not realized it was Ascend, but this is gonna be Ascend, right? Hang on, let's make this easy on me. As soon as I remember it, there we go. How to look at things. Let's make this easy on me and mark it. I just need to get somewhere like right underneath it. Like here. Okay, easy game. Easy. It just uses the difficult power to remember. I don't have all my powers. I don't have the power to remember. Huh? How'd you get inside? Oh. Say, since you're inside, can you open the door? Is there anything strange near it? Oh, that's what you're doing here. I wondered for a second. Actually, I can just move it with this. I don't need to make space. Done. Once again, if you'd been 9, you'd have gotten it immediately, but Old Man Hydro's playing on hard. What? It opened. A little kid would have just been like, go up? Okay, I'll go up. You tell me to go up, I'm like, all right, how? Where? You mentioned the caves. And you go through the caves? Caves go down. Do we go deeper to go up? I see the game you're playing. Interesting. Reverse psychology. Reverse geology. I spent an hour here. How in the world did you manage to fix it? Welcome to Sands, you're gonna have a good time. Snakeman will fuck you while you try to walk through traps. Alphaeus, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate that immensely. It's so good to have you here. I hope you're doing well, friend. Happy Tuesday. Eh? Well, I can't believe a couple sticks caused all this hassle. I wonder if those were in there to begin with and just fell over somehow. Or if some monster did that on purpose. Either way, that really helped. Thank you. Well, the mechanisms aren't working quite right. I'll just give them a little bit of oil. Ta-da! It wasn't a big problem, so a little oil cleared it right up. Right, I'm gonna hurry on ahead, so this is goodbye. How should I feel about going up? This is important to figure out. Just, it's too large a brain for go up. I need more. What's the motivation? Found you via your Elden Ring YouTube stuff. Loved your vibes, so I decided to swing by. That makes me very happy. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy. I hope you're glad you swung by. It's wonderful to have you here. Now where? What's my motivation here? All right. Another tower, glowing stuff. I'm finding shrines surprisingly hard to find on this map. Not like really hard to find, but it felt like in Breath of the Wild I saw a new shrine every direction I looked for the first half of the game. I haven't marked nearly as many this time around. Or marked them nearly as fast. The shrines per hour is lower. Either of those possibilities worries me. Accident? Did Addison do this? Monster? Where is this clever monster? How'd the monster get out after doing it? Because the launcher was like shut off. Wait, if you thought I was spoiling things by saying the door was sabotaged, I wasn't. I literally don't even own this game and haven't watched anything on it. You're alright. Ah, yes, a monster did it on purpose, then killed themselves and their corpse despawned. Murder mysteries must be easier to write in Hyrule with its disappearing bodies. Wait, I want to go somewhere. Where do I want to go? This looks nondescript. It's a place to stop and look at things, though. Where do I want to go? Hello there, do I have you marked? Get absolutely noticed. Get so fucking seen. Boom. For later. Oh shit, I never marked where that dragon landed. Oh well, he's big. I'll see him again someday. Where else can I glide from here? Have I been over there? I don't think so, and it looks like it has a shrine. Can I get over there? It's kind of far. But we have a few steps, and we've got Tulin. I think this is entirely possible. In fact, I'm not going to stop for refreshment. Easy. Easy. Shrines and caves, I figured. Could have been that moblin. Chickaloo tree nut. Oh, I don't want to go to this floating rock. It's so nondescript. People are spoiled for choice here, Diamond, okay? Did you see how many shrines there are? And all of them with those high ceilings? A floating island really has to wow you to get on your short list of possibilities. Get so fucking seen? Well, it is Non-Binary Awareness Week. Happy Non-Binary Awareness Week. Tulin, best bird boy forever. He glides, he snipes. What more do you need? What more do you need? You're gonna ask me to go get a crystal, right? seek the crystal connected to the beam and offer it at the shrine. Do so, and I will grant you a light that banishes evil. I'm contributing, I'm contributing, I'm contributing, I'm contributing.
Hi. Hope things are going well.
Hey FC, thank you so much for the Prime resub and 6 total months. They are going well. I hope things are going well for you. Thank you. I appreciate that, friendo. It's very kind. What are you? What do you do? How do you float? Floating would be super useful to me if you could teach me how. Welcome to Sands, you're gonna have a good time. Snake Wang will fuck you while you try to walk through traps. Too kind. You already did this on Sunday when I wasn't even on this channel. Varnathem, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. I appreciate the generosity. That is very, very generous. Thank you so much, friendo. Congratulations to everyone that got one. I do want to go over there. Oh shit, this mimics the giant thing, doesn't it? Gonna have a good time. Snake Wang will fuck you while you try to walk through traps. Wait, I move it. Oh, do I move it this way? Rather than hitting it like a Zonai device? Ah, I'm starting to learn to think like a child. Have a good time. Snake Wang will fuck you while you try to walk through traps. Starting to get it. Do you have a Discord? Yes, I do. It's in the info, or you can type !Discord or even !links. We have a wonderful little Discord. People are welcome to lurk there, chat there. It's a great place. Why can't I turn this? I'm trying to horizontally rotate and it won't let me. It's because I'm standing on the thing. How do I rotate it while... You're gonna see it wiggle a little bit from when I like hit it. Yeah, there's the little wiggle. I have a question I don't think would be super interesting to test, so I'm curious if anyone else knows. Pomegranates. When you're using the rewind ability, does an object you aim at remember the last 10 seconds of its movement, or does it remember the last 10 seconds that it moved? Do you know what I mean? If it did a 10-minute tumble, if it tumbled down a hill for 10 seconds and you rewound it the instant it settled at the bottom and it rewound those 10 seconds up to the top, if you sat there and stared at it for like a minute while it rested there and then rewound it, would it immediately do the 10 seconds it had been moving? Or would it just rewind through 10 seconds of sitting there and you've lost your chance? Discord's bugging out. I'm sorry to hear that. So simple. I spent like 40 minutes trying it out, trying to figure it out. Seems to be storing positions. You think the former. It remembers the last amount of time. You tested on some objects. They definitely obeyed the latter. Okay. The latter would make the game easier. I bet there's a clever way where programming it would be as easy or even easier than worrying about time. So I feel like that's almost the more likely thing they did. Oh, I have to figure out how to get back now. Can I rewind my rewind? Or did that happen out of time? We're learning a lot about time today is what we're doing. Hey, Mr. Me, good to see you. Saw you on TikTok, which led me to YouTube, which led me here. We'll be returning next stream. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you enjoy. Thank you so much for coming over to YouTube. That's very kind of you. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, so I just rewound this thing. Now I'm rewinding it again. So it should be going further back in time, or will it come forward in time? It's not doing anything. Okay, it's not doing anything, is the point. How do we get back over there? Or, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe I just get back over there. And then I turn it and pick this thing up. Can I do that? You can climb on those things, right? Those surfaces? Yeah, we're fine. No problem. Shake it violently. It barely moves. Got it. I think it's a mix of both. Maybe depends on the object. Thinking about dinner, apparently you can Uber Eats from the nearest theater concessions, just in case you really love overpriced candy, I guess. Really? That's fascinating. Wait, so you're not allowed to bring your food in, but their food can just wander the earth? That doesn't seem fair. Theaters should keep their fucking popcorn inside their doors. Maybe I'll allow the parking lot. That's hilarious. Would have been so funny if it had fallen. It was actually quite close to the edge when it arrived. I don't think I placed it that close. Did I, or did it roll near the edge? And I got lucky it didn't go over. It's not fair. Time for a theater justice movement. What if you order it from inside the theater? Can the food go out and then back in? You're gonna play D&D. Have a wonderful session. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a great time at D&D. It did roll. Okay, I got lucky then. These shrines don't have puzzles inside, for anyone who hasn't seen them before. You're considered to have done what you need to, just unlocking them. Luckier than a 9-year-old, let's go! Come out of your cat backpack. Come on out of one of those backpacks with a little window so your cat can feel safe but go on a walk with you. Come on out. I'm gonna save the world. It's safe out here. I have NVIDIA broadcast on. Did it eat up all that? Oh, it did. I can see it not working. I guess that doesn't sound like a human voice. I'm trying to call a cat. Visually, you would have gotten that joke if there had been a cat here, because it would have shown up in front of the camera, trying to get to me. I need a cat here so people get my jokes. Your cat did look up? It slightly worked. Maybe if you can tilt the path upward, you can launch Unobo into the sky. Actually, I do want to see if you can tilt that other directions. Didn't cross my mind to try that before. Hell yes. Oh, we could have made it a half pipe for the crystal. Hell yes. Wish it moved faster. Could make an incredible device that absolutely causes like fucking storms. Can you think of the meteorological effects this would have if the whole giant one was spinning this fast? Get a cat for comedy purposes, you can write it off on your taxes. Oh, it settles pretty low. I was wondering if there was some position where feasibly you could use it basically like a bridge, even if it didn't connect perfectly. You know, without rotating it, just easily like a bridge. That doesn't seem likely. Okay, let's go over there with it. So, Mr. Macaroni, you need to turn over Oni. Or not completely. Hang on. There we go. And you need to go like that. Finally made it. How are you this day? I'm doing well, thank you. Very tired, but having a wonderful evening. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Good to see you, Mopple. Anything? Rewards for my hard work? Sweet, sweet apples from the tree? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing but more barren island. In the harsh winds of the sky, the sun beating down. Let's go back and check out one of those shrines. I think we'd be happier there. I know they didn't have a lot of walls, but we can make our own rooms. You know, we can make it a 3-bedroom with milk crates filled with our vinyl collection. I've seen it work in New York many times. You could build walls out of so much. Working. Haven't figured it out yet. Fair enough. Yeah, Zonai milk crates. Most dependable of the Zonai devices. Cheese sticks or garlic breadsticks? I would 100% choose garlic every time. Cheese sticks are good, especially if you want to dip them. But I just like a good old garlic breadstick, even without dip. Garlic, 100%. What's the opinion? Can't decide. Not barren, nondescript. New gacha. What have you got in this one? Give me some sweet, sweet Zonai charges. Hold. Oh, my hands are so full of electricity. I can barely hold all this electricity. Let's try our luck. I was about to say, it's funny that thing smashes down. Aren't these kind of delicate? And then I realized, no, these aren't delicate at all. Look at the way we use them. Cannon? A Zonai device that fires shots in intervals. The shot explodes when hitting the target. It's a powerful device, but it can be tricky to get the firing angle just right. You don't need to get it just right. Just have like 30 of them. You think I'm gonna aim? Everything in an arc 180 degrees wide in front of me is gonna be fucked. I'm going to send a message to every single person in the lands of Hyrule that on a certain day, the cannon glider is going flying. After that, it's up to them to take safety. Precautions. I forgot a word. No Korok is safe? Oh yeah, they won't be able to take cover. They'll be there in their backpack like, oh, today's the day! And I don't even have my friend! Good shit. I mean, this is the canon one. I want more out of it. Let's do at least one more. We can teleport back here now that we have the shrine, but let's go at least one more time on this. Canon. You know, for kids. What's that called? The Hudsucker proxy? You know, for kids. I think I do want to go there. Unless I want to go there for ore. Hello. Let's choose the ore option. OR and ORE. Okay, please do not all fall off as soon as I break you open. Please stay with me. Have to go. See you next stream. Thanks so much for hanging out, Mr. Me. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, friendo. Not creative enough to enjoy this game. I just play it like a normal game. Honestly, I worry I'm not creative enough either. But that's totally valid. Also good to see you, Venturific. Hope you're having a good time. This is the sword that had the rock crusher on it, right? I just heard that break. Every other time, haven't they broken together? I feel like I should pay attention to that. Interesting. What the hell just happened? This is a fucking godsend of an island. I love it. It's arming us. It gave us a diamond. It's making us richer, as one of the things you most commonly sell is ore. This is a wonderful, wonderful little place. Not barren at all. Are you winning, son? I'm not learning yet, so I'm not sure. The remnants of a former sage's resolve. If you gather 4 of them and offer them to a goddess statue, you can deepen your connection with the sages. Still don't know what that means, but we shall see in time. I should be able to ascend through that if I land there, right? Or we could go back and take the obvious option of launching there. I think we'll try this, and if I miss it, I ascend. Not a problem at all. If you fuse a weapon and I'll figure it out, or I won't, we'll see. Hello there, bird of paradise. Do you taste good? Oh. All birds taste the same. Your beauty does not mean anything more than beauty. Nor does it need to. I snuffed it out in hopes you were delicious. That's all. Whoops. Picking up Sundelions always makes me feel good. We don't even go down to the depths that much yet, but it's just nice to feel prepared. You know? Hello there. Big, hearty radish. This hearty radish is much larger than the average radish. When cooked into a dish, it restores all your hearts and temporarily increases your maximum hearts. Uncooked, it's worth 4. Perfectly thematic, of course, and also wild. Okay. I only glanced at that thing before looking closely at it. It's clearly not. But for a second out of the corner of my eye, I was hoping. Rare yellowish orange mushroom, cook it before eating to temporarily increase your stamina limit. Hell yes. For just a second, I was hoping that was one of the birds from Skyward Sword. Are they called skywings? Regular hardy radish. A rare radish that grows best in sunny plains. Cook it before eating to restore all your hearts, temporarily increase your maximum hearts. What's up, Felody? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Great bird zoom in. Thank you. I was using those sniping skills from BattleBit. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, friendo. Loft wings, that's it. I couldn't get sky wings out of my head. Thank you. Yeah, loft wings. You guys know your shit. Clearly I'm gonna be going down below. There's at least one treasure chest to get that way. They want me to make a bridge to catch that. I can do that. But before I go down, anything else up here? I think I gathered most of the little materials. Anything on this sad, barren island? There is. We're gonna come back for this. Because I doubt whatever that asks me to do is reversible. That looks like one of the race ones, where you have to beat a time limit. Not one of the ones where you stand there shooting things. I think they have different markings, and I think I remember the markings. Alright, let's go see what this is. It's a good thing the winds didn't blow these materials away and make this literally impossible. Lucky me. Lucky me the winds left all this slop here for me to work with. How many Zelda games have you played? I have played Link's Awakening, both original and remake. I have played Link to the Past. I've played Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, this game as much as I've done by now. Minish Cap, Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages. Any others? I think that's most or all the ones I've played. Oh, and A Link Between Worlds. I've played all those at least once. Bought BattleBit after turning my nose up at it. I am loving that game. It is a huge amount of fun. You know what? I should use these just to make the catching area greater. I mean, is it obvious I'm right in line with it? It's not totally obvious. I should... Please don't overbalance and get fucked up. But I am just going to attach here without making any effort to stop that from happening. Okay. It's working. Feels a little bit sketchy, but it's working. There we go. More support on that side and a little more support on this side, and then we'll shoot that thing down. At least 3 of those names have to be made up. Have you ever played Cadence of Hyrule? Oh yes, I actually have. Cadence of Hyrule is so good. That one's a good one, it is. I've only played Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom. That's a pretty good selection. Skyward Sword's not a super popular one. I quite liked it. It doesn't rank among my, like, top 3, probably. But I really enjoyed Skyward Sword. What's up, Scoop? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday, friend. All right. Okay, all right, okay. And Shazoop. Easily. What if it had just punched a hole? Not even snapped the bridge. Just punched a hole because this wood has been waiting here for millennia for this puzzle. Yeah, it magically didn't get blown away because it needed to wait for the hero. But it's been out in the weather. We've got treasure. Why am I thinking about how this could have gone wrong? Am I a pessimist? Is that the classic pessimist test? Would a chest in Tears of the Kingdom punch right through the rotten old wood, or would it be saved and you'd get your treasure? I feel like that's easier to pose to someone than, oh, half empty, half full. We jump after it. Probably, yes. I would definitely jump after it. Didn't even make my top 3 Zelda games is hardly a slamming criticism. No, that's true. Who knows? Maybe they treated the wood? Maybe. It doesn't look its best, but it does look pretty good for its age. Maybe. I would jump after it and then remember recall halfway down. Not pessimism if it's realistic, at least that's what I tell myself. X right by a light route. If you have to ask, you're probably a pessimist. Let's go ahead and ascend. Is there... Yeah, I can ascend at this spot that dips down. That's why this exists, yes? Perfect. Slam my head right in there. Metal swords in a chest, decayed. Wood sitting out in the open, totally fine. Not gonna lie, the boss repetition in Skyward Sword is maybe not the greatest, but it was a very interesting bit of storytelling. Also, everyone loved Fee. I think that's how you spell it. I think you're thinking of the Greek letter, but you have it very close to right, and I'm not actually totally confident myself. You didn't love her? I actually was okay with Fee. I'm not sure I'd say love her. Fee was fine with me. I liked playing as Fee in Hyrule Warriors. Pretty fun character in that. You loved her? Oh, you're the weird one. Yeah, I think it's FI. Felly, did you ever play Hyrule Warriors? Have you ever played a Dynasty Warriors game? Or any of the Warriors? You know, they've made a lot of spin-offs. For One Piece and Zelda and lots of things. I mean, you're not gonna beat me. I'm ahead of you. In fact, wait, where are you going? Okay. Holy shit, where are we going? Are we doing that? Because I can't open, is he going to the depths? Help! I'm safe. Wait. Wait, what? Wait, help. Where'd it go? Help. Oh, I want that. That'll be my first. Please. You! No! I don't give a shit about the story right now. Calip? Come here! Please don't teleport me! Oh, if this was an Elder Scrolls game, you would be fucking dead. And your vest makes you look stupid. Oh. Haven't you heard? It's strictly forbidden to get near that ring ruin by Princess Zelda's orders. So you'd better be on your way. Princess Zelda's orders? You heard me. Princess Zelda came out to Kakariko Village the other day and told everyone to steer clear of that ring ruin. She left in a hurry, so I didn't quite catch the why of it all. As you've surely noticed, these ruins could come crumbling down at any time. So folks need to keep away so they don't get injured. I'm sure that's where her concerns were coming from. You watch yourself. Fucking hell, I didn't even know this was the wrong direction. Maybe an arrow. Maybe an arrow with a bomb on it. Okay. What the fuck are you? You're just... Now I'm a little scared of him. It wasn't annoying enough in Breath of the Wild, so they fixed that. I don't remember him in Breath of the Wild. Okay. Wait, it's still there, Samantha. And I have Ascend. Wait, I can't pass by. I can't. That's part of the ruins, isn't it? That's too close to the ruins, isn't it? That's too close. I know Zelda. I used to work with her. You gotta believe me. Please. Should probably heal up. Fucking hell. Do I have anything that just gives like a lot of hearts? Or I guess it really doesn't matter if I'm wasting some other effect, because honestly I won't use most of them. That's good. Just go ahead and give me that. I feel better now. Okay, I'm not here to talk to anyone in Kakariko Village necessarily. I'm here to find where that fucking Korok dove. That was a timed thing, wasn't it? Oh. Shit. I'm going back up to try again. Not getting that star? Yeah. It's truly disgusting. I had no clue that could happen. Damn, you threw a bomb at him, and he came back at you with a Paris Hilton catchphrase. What's my quickest way back over there? Aiming the launcher towards it or something? Where's the launcher? This way. Yeah, and the launcher starts aimed where I want it to be. Half the NPCs in this game don't believe Link actually is Link in so many dialogues. That's true. And he's an asshole to begin with, so I doubt I could convince him. Take number 2. Let's see if the old man can withstand the cannon. I mean, I can't dive underneath. Are you in like some cave connected to the ring ruin as well? Ooh, I should not be spending all my stamina. Hang on a sec. I need a nearby hill facing that area. It won't be definitive proof, but I can get an idea. It's been falling on Kakariko, clearly. I guess there's no reason to think it wouldn't have. Hey, is the path gone? Oh no, it's further along. Alright, hang on. Hang on here. Is that a cave entrance or just like a cleft or something? I'm thinking that you need to go into the ring ruins to access some inside place the Korok spirit dove through and reached. Well, let's get you while I'm here. Don't know why I felt the need to mark you, but let's get you while I'm here. Am I allowed to climb up this way? Zelda? Doing evil shit? It was Zelda. Link trying to save the world. Who are you? Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah, everyone just accepts whatever she does. She is probably highly recognizable, more so than me. But after saving the world, I should have gotten my face on a few posters. I should be pretty recognizable. In you go. And you pop. I see fans and balloons and balloons and fans. A stabilizer. A perfectly balanced Zonai device that stands upright when activated. It was used to secure footholds in unstable places such as sky islands. What is this? Easy mode? That's gonna come in a lot of handy. You should just attach that to balloons constantly. That's quite a nice little quality of life thing. Famous among the Yiga? At least they give me some recognition. Not a big fan of their reaction, but the only recognition I get, so I kind of have to accept it. Yeah, let's just climb over here. Where is... I don't have my spirits with me. Because I'm in town. We climb. Link is the Tony Hawk of Hyrule. I mean, they even draw pictures of you. Just wonder if I could get them to show them to other people. Get the word out there. Oh no, my hot weather attack is expiring. Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. Makasura Shrine in West Necluda. What do you have for me? Would a stabilizer work sideways on a wheel? I don't know. I have a couple ideas of how that could work. We'll figure it out later. Hey, thank you so much for the follows. 2 of you very recently. I appreciate that immensely. Wonderful to have you here. Hope you're having a good time. I'm late. Did I miss anything important? No, not really. I have solved an upright device. I've solved everything very quickly. I've proved I'm smarter than a 9-year-old. It's going great for me. How are you? Think you're a better Karamwan? Nothing else could describe you better. Or, why did I say better? What is a Karamwan? This is something I shouldn't have read aloud because it's going to turn into, like, a thing. Isn't it? Ascend. Away. It's like a fish on RuneScape. Oh. I never played RuneScape. But that sounds more acceptable than what I was worried about. Hey, we have some stabilizers. They're Weeble Wobbles. Samantha, they're Weeble Wobbles. The Zonai made electric Weeble Wobbles? On the one hand, I guess a regular old kid's toy wouldn't be able to pick up this much weight. On the other, we didn't need batteries to make them work. Who's the more intelligent one here? I just feel like if you're going to commit powering to the device you're making, there's a better design than a Weeble Wobble. But I'll take it. But they don't fall down? Neither do Weeble Wobbles. Okay, what do I need to use you for? I get it. I think. Do I want to lift myself up high and glide? I do. For a second I was thinking it would stand here, perfectly erect, holding the bridge out for me. And that might get me far enough to glide, but I bet it's safer just to stand you upright and then glide over with you. Wrong power. Come over here, closer to the edge. That's good. Get on up there. Climb. Perfect. Doesn't show any signs of weakness. I like it. Is that a giant grate? Yes, it is. Oh, hey, it's the other shrine I tried to complete and failed, only to find out hours later that the paraglider existed. When do they hand you the paraglider? Trying to think of how easy it would have been for me to miss that. I'm glad I didn't. I wonder if I got lucky or if it's quite a thing to miss it. Not as catchy. If you hook two stabilizers together and then activate it, would it work like a catapult? It's not a bad idea, maybe. This is one of my first shrines, and I didn't yet grok I could activate them by hitting them. Oh, that would make it way harder. Did you think the game was glitched or something? That would make it way harder. Of course, he's smarter than a 9-year-old. Being smart in life is all about happiness. Look at that awesome shirt with all the things that make him happy. Pizza. Got pizza, sloths, alpacas, headphones are down there somewhere. Very early in the main plot, which I steadfastly avoided for several days. Oh, do you only get it on the ground? Oh. That makes a lot of sense. I bet a good number of people have missed that. So I need basically to get more height here. Is it high enough for me to get over that thing? Without any extra modification? Are they that kind to me? I guess I was hitting the back of the Zone I device. Perfect. It will indeed be a catapult. It's exactly what they want from me. Come back, come back, come back! Come back! I can't blow on it. I need it to come towards me. We'll have to go over there and fix it. Wrong direction. It's about there. Distance. Oh, there's the chest. I need you actually to face the other way for a second. Thought about checking that out at the last minute. Okay, sling me into the wall. Ideal. People are doing challenges where you completely avoid the paraglider. This powerful recovery elixir harnesses the power of fairies. By blending them, it has a sweet fragrance. I feel like if you have to put blended fairies on your ingredients list, it's kind of a PR nightmare, but maybe they don't really have those kind of disclosure laws and food safety sort of ideas here in Hyrule. I don't know. Can we cook the fairies? We could probably only make elixirs out of them. I bet they count as critters in that sense. I said did this whole absurd thing where I very carefully constructed ultra hand bridge ladders to get the orb out. Nicely done. Wrongly, but nicely done. I think if you catapult yourself into a wall, you should take damage in ragdoll. I don't think that would, like, ruin the game or anything. I bet all that would really manage to do, though, is slow down doing things, you know? You'd spend some time trying to plan out how to make that happen as rarely as possible, without it adding a lot. It could be funny, though, I don't know. This is hard to attach this way, and I rotated the wrong direction. But I'll get to where I want to be. I always get there in the end. Oh, that's an issue. Can't shoot it. Should be fine. Ground unicorn horns and hooves, blended fairies. Ta-da! I like that one. I like those devices. Korakian BBQ. Listen, Hydro, after dealing with Navi, I will grind all the fairies into ingredients.
3 months pog.
Huge pog. Pure, thank you so much for the prime resub in 3 total months. I appreciate that immensely. That's very kind of you, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. I think it'd be fine. Most of the time you'd be able to paraglider out of it. It'd just be when you forgot or weren't quick enough. That's true. Your paraglider does begin to slow down horizontal momentum to a degree as well, doesn't it? Okay, so now we can teleport back here when we want to. Where even am I on the map? Great. I feel like we should go clear up some of these things. Because I think these are marked because I still haven't done them. Let's go do some of them. They're near to other things, so should be easy to get to. Got off early and was greeted with Hydra Zelda stream. Woohoo! Woohoo! And I feel heavy metal. Woohoo! Gonna have song 2 in my head the rest of the night. I don't mind. I prefer Beetlebum, but I don't mind. Which direction am I headed? Southward, yes? Yeah, I can see it right there. Does trading in channel points benefit you? If you enjoy doing it, I'm incredibly glad. For that reason, I should think up more things to do with channel points. But no, it's not like... Channel points aren't a currency. I'm afraid there's nothing of real value I can offer for them, and they don't, like, pay me for people using channel points. So don't worry about that. Just use them as you like. I do occasionally do sort of, like, special event channel points. I honestly haven't thought of any for this Saturday. This Saturday will be a very special stream where we play Sonic 06, one of the worst games, with Sonic in it. And that's saying something. That'll be a special extra chunky stream too. I'm gonna try and think of a couple fun things people could do with their channel points during that stream. But whatever they are, they probably won't be insanely expensive. I don't love pricing things over, like, I don't know. 10,000 would be rare. Higher than that, and I would start trying to think of ways to make it like a community challenge thing instead. Where everyone gets to contribute something and then everyone benefits. Though I don't rule out some 200k thing. I certainly have people with that many points to think of. That was a whole lot of useless information. There may be new ways to spend in the future. I can't tell you what they'll cost, though they err on the cheaper side, so don't worry too much about saving tons. I just feel like it shouldn't happen where... What was the name of this one? Real quick. I'm naked. Alright. Shouldn't happen when you have the glider out due to how often you glide directly into things, but if you aren't gliding, I want to see some slapstick. Proving Grounds beginner. Okay. I've done intermediate, I think. I should be able to do beginner. Even if I've only done other beginners, I've done other beginners. How dare you? Sonic 06 is the best Sonic game, and I will not tolerate such slander. I believe your fellow Sonic 06 lover was actually the person who suggested it for the awful game stream. Thank you. And the votes have spoken. People want to see it. Just in case the experience is enjoyable, too enjoyable for a satisfying awful game stream, I have a couple ideas I'm looking into to add to it, modify it, you know. But I think it's gonna work. From what I've heard of the game. Snake, this shrine is an OSP mission. What is this emote? Oh, that is a... It is a character from Hollow Knight. I beat Hollow Knight around the time that I got affiliate emotes, that those were like added on Twitch. And so I was like, yeah, I'll make one of that. It took forever for me to make it and to get it approved. Now it doesn't really make any sense why I have it, but I love it. I don't know the difference between the boulder and that thing. Don't know which one to do. You're on a... Either one can probably smash that stone you're on. I've got 3 guys up there. I've got 10 arrows. I've got 1 bow. I've got a shield. Fire fruits. Huh. I don't see any, like, really obvious, oh, this is clearly the first step they're offering or something. Nothing incredibly obvious. +1? Pretty bad. Hmm. Did I just, like, take them on? It doesn't seem wise. I feel like I want to go get the fire fruit and set them on fire. Okay, they know where I am now. Let's just grab the fire fruit and do this. Wait, what happened to my other fire fruit? Did I only grab 1 fire fruit? No, there's lots. Thank you. You're the one I already shot. Shit. Okay, get out of here. Let's just beat you up. Ah, I'm trying to get away from the one behind me. I've got enough health, it's gonna be fine though. This is meant for beginners, we can brute force it! Stop it! Can I burn your shield? Hell yes. I figured that would work. But it's always awesome to have it confirmed. Boulder's worth +2. Fine. It's fine. Just fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure there was sort of an obvious first or couple options to start that. It just wasn't too hard to do. Do you like the Proving Ground shrines? Yeah, I think I do. I don't know how many there are in the game yet, and, you know, they're not my absolute favorites, so they might wear out their welcome, but right now, I like them. I like them better than just fighting one of those, like, 3 types of, guardians from Breath of the Wild. I didn't mind those, but I like this better. It's got 11 defense, but it also has a spring on it, and we've got to value fun, so let's drop the soldier's shield and take this silly shit. I imagine if I block a hit, it will throw the enemy away from me. It's so cool in this game when you're like, wait, can I do X? And you can, and it's so often that's the case. What's up, Skull? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Sculliest, yes? Damn, I remember talking about this, and I already forgot which way the vowels go. Apologies if that's wrong. I'm doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful day, friend. Can you shield surf that? I don't know. Is it safe to? Is it Sculliest? Was that correct second try? How do you change your fucking shield? There we are. Okay. Okay. Wait, and then it hurts me? Do I need better skate shoes? I used to have Vans as a kid because I thought they were cool. They didn't have like a lot of like absorption or something. Why would they, the spring's gone. This is a terrible toy for kids. They're gonna hurt themselves. It only has 1 use. Not worth the money, parents. Or the hospital bills. I can see that being useful in a few places, though. Wait, not more useful than just putting the spring on the ground, though. Yeah, I don't quite know why that exists, but it was neat. probably one of those things where they were like, this is what you'd expect to happen. It should happen. Even if there's no reason for you to do it once you know how it works, it should happen the way you expect it to. Hurt Link's knees, but it looks cool, it does. When are they gonna clean this up? Hasn't it been a little while since the first game? Ridiculous. Hey, what's this? Hop, hip, hop, hip. They're gonna hurt themselves, but if they can use it once, they're not gonna critically injure themselves, probably. Kinda depends on the surface they land on. Hey there. Hey there. Oh, you're far away. Battle bit skills coming in handy again. I'd like my arrow back. Didn't I see an arrow on top of this thing? I guess not. Maybe it's buried in the side somewhere. I thought I saw the glinting. We were trying to go west towards a shrine over there, I believe. Yeah. Pretty much directly west. Almost directly west. After this shrine, we'll be able to buy 2 upgrades. I think we're going to buy our way through a second grip bar. I might do 1 or 2 grip upgrades and then do health again. It's tempting to buy a second grip bar just because it's really bothersome to see a partial grip bar. I hate it. I can't. OCD tendencies mean we're probably going to buy a full grip bar, even if we die a lot. So be ready for that. Wow, you hurt like hell. Where's that fairy elixir? Chug that down. Oh, this is incredibly weak. Yeah. It's not great, but it's one of the better things I have, and this guy's just some random enemy. I'm gonna get winded chasing him down to hit him. Careful on rainy days. Is that your... Okay, I think it is. I thought that was just some donkey on its own way passing us by for a second. Might be imagining things, but you look like you're in a hurry. On rainy days, slopes get slippery, so you be careful if you go climbing. Hey, thanks so much for the advice and for not being a Yiga clan member. I really do appreciate that. So far, the only Yiga I've met are in the depths. I'm kind of guessing that will hold. What I'm curious about now is if there's a reason for it that we'll get to learn. Maybe they're searching for their boss. He went down that pit at the end of the fight in Breath of the Wild. Maybe they're searching for the head ninja guy. Steal their donkey, Grand Theft Hyrule. Hang on, I can take care of that. Let me just put that back up in the sky for you. It's been a pleasure working with you. Have a good day. I do so much good around here. I do so much good around here. You know, that thing was an absolute eyesore. A blight on the land, honestly. Could have been dangerous. Somehow, it had already fallen. I guess it couldn't be dangerous anymore. I do a lot of good around here. For a short period of time. smashes unsuspecting passerby. I would like this honey. All you bees can fuck off. Imagine being so cool you can shoot bees. Imagine. Golden apple and eggs. This is worth stopping briefly for. Is it harder to climb a tree while it's raining? I think it actually just stopped raining. It didn't. And it is harder to climb a tree as well. Okay, back to my journey westward. And this old stag here. Fuck. Is that still attached? No. Doesn't look like it is. So when you put an arrow away, if you had something attached, it unattaches. I like that. I've probably done that already, right? Oh, it's already marked. You know what? I can leave it. We'll probably go to that one after the one I'm going to between here and there. What helmet is that on Link's head? That is the Varudanya Divine Helm. I was led to it by a side quest. So if you do the side quests, good chance you'll come across it. I think there may be more in a sort of theme there, but that's the only one I found. Do they attack in X formation? They were flying in what looked like a pretty clear X formation. Is this shrine? It's on the other side of this. I'm kind of curious what's going on in here, so we're gonna go this way. But this was a Lionel, a powerful Lionel in Breath of the Wild. It looks in pretty shitty shape though, and there's all those shrines out on the market. Prices are dropping like crazy, so I assume the Lionel's moved and this is probably safer. I want to take a look. Oh my god, you know what's a really bad idea? This is really stupid. We'll save that for a special occasion. Where are you in the main story progression? I have done 2 of the phenomena. I did the one in Tabanth in Hebra and the one in Eldin. I helped the Rito and I helped the Gorons. I've done a couple, so okay. I think I know why the Lionel moved out. So I was going west towards a shrine I saw earlier, a regular old shrine. Go for it, Hydro. Nothing can go wrong. Nothing? Nothing can. Have you heard of death? My money is not on Hydro. Hydro straps explosive barrel to his sword. Let's just put a little skull stamp there for later. I mean, I'll get to that point, but we're buying grip right now, not health. We're not at that point, but we'll get there. I mean, it's not Elden Ring, you won't lose rupees.
3 months of great laughs. Keep it up, Hydro.
Draven, thank you so much for the Prime resub and the 3 months. That is very generous. I appreciate it immensely. I'm glad you're enjoying. I'll do my best to continue. Thank you so much, friend, and happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. Ah, death is easy to overcome. Link can fight on hollowed. It's fine. All right. Yeah. Is Pen around here out of curiosity? I don't think I've been down here before. Because I haven't done this shrine, right? Yeah, I haven't. Hello there. They've got a pre-built cart waiting for me. Okay, you are advertising very aggressively right now, and I appreciate your advocating for your small business in times of trouble, but my ears. Give me one more. I hurt her feelings. I feel bad now. I'm also running the wrong way. Feel kind of bad. You don't want to now that you dressed her down? Yeah. Thought just occurred, but I don't know how to test it. Tsutsuum Shrine. I like that name. Hydra, why were you so mean to her? She was shouting in my ear. I lost it for a second. I apologize, it wasn't right, but I think it's understandable. Just finished FF16, I can officially say it's the second best game released this year. Tears of the Kingdom, still king shit of Turd Hill. G fucking G, I'm glad you enjoyed. The stakes guide you. Tsutsuum Shrine. Did it pay off at the ending? Like, did you enjoy right through the end? No spoilers, of course, but I'm sure you know that. But yeah, did you enjoy it? Like, did it stick the finish for you? Oh, this will be like, or will have elements similar to, yeah. All the Cryonis shrines like this. I think there were 2 of them. Oh, except we're gonna have to make something rotate. Okay. It's a weird platform. It's gonna let me get over there. I guess I should get over there. I think I'm gonna want to go over there. Will you come back down here? And attach. Perfect. How much of this game is puzzles? Basically all the shrines plus a good portion of each dungeon. So, and some side quests. So I would guess 70%. I don't know, Samantha, what do you think? I'm thinking 70%. Actually, no. Hang on. That might be a bit high because I need room for exploration. 55% puzzles. 30% exploration. 15% combat. Acceptable? I'm sort of including building in puzzles, though sometimes you're building what you already know will work, not trying to figure something new out. Is exploration a puzzle? They can overlap. I think in most cases no, but they can overlap. Like a riddle will send you exploring to find, you know, something. That's both. Just gonna stand in the rain all game now going, oi! What about horseback riding? I think of that as being part of exploration. Everything's a puzzle if you're prone to being puzzled. It's my life. Feels like 15% fighting feels low for a Zelda game. I think it is much lower than the average for a Zelda game. But I do think it's close to accurate for this, and Breath of the Wild wouldn't be a lot higher. Is there any reason to go up even higher with you? You do not touch the ceiling. Those aren't quite that flat. If I had, I mean, I already got the chests, so there can't be anything on top of that. I'm trying to think now about if I had like one more piece, could I, there is one more piece right over there. Could I, yeah, I could make like an ascend system to get to the top of that. Is there any reason to? Fuck. fucking hell. All right. Yeah, man. Fuck you. Stay there. Okay. You come here. You attach to that. I'll get you on the way back. Combat puzzles are just trick shots. A cave can be puzzling. Sometimes you have to troubleshoot a bridge. Combat can be pretty intense with its combos. I like the combat all right in this and Breath of the Wild. And it's probably better in this because attaching fun things to arrows and having more things at your fingertips, like for interactions, than just sort of what you may have brought a long way or is already lying around the Bokoblin camp. Combat's probably slightly better in this for all the different things you can carry and attach. And I do quite like it in both. I still like combat in Wind Waker most of all, I think. Skyward Sword was okay. It could have been way better. I was 50-50 on the motion controls in combat. I liked them actually in many other ways, but in combat I was 50-50 on them. Bosses that made real specific uses of it in a few ways were a lot of fun. Then the enemies, you know, you just learned like the one thing you had to do for them. I haven't even like looked over at this side. In fact, I'm not ready to use you yet. I need to do that ascend thing I was talking about. We're gonna be here a little while I talk and forget what I'm doing and then do things that have nothing to fucking do with this. All right, so first off, let's go ahead and plant you at a good height here. Ideal. Now you're gonna come with me and we're gonna plant you even higher. All right, I think I know the way to do this. Actually, do I know the way to do this? Not sure I do. I'm not sure I do know the way to do this. I think I need to plant the spike separately. Will you detach? Why aren't you detaching? Samantha, why isn't it detaching? Ow. You're not even stuck together. You're one thing. Oh. Let's do this the other way around. There's probably a way to plant this the way I'm thinking without detaching these, but it feels easier for me to set this all up with these detached to begin with. All right, attach there real quick. No, I'll say the word when I need, Micro Chad. I appreciate people want to try and help, but I've got to fail on my own 30 or 40 times before I ask. Here, you come here, sit on top of this. You come here, attach. Let's get you plugged in when we come back around. We need to make sure it's not too high, honestly. Perfect. Oh wait, no, I wanted to plant you higher, didn't I? I didn't care about having you on this beam. I wanted you to go even higher than that. I'm forgetting what I'm even trying to do. There we go. Is that high enough to do something fun with? Show me the attach notification. What the fuck is going on? What was that? What was that? Probably nothing up there, right? God damn it. God damn it. Just discover new tech? Maybe. It doesn't seem useful, but Speedrunners might see things I don't know. Oh, that's too far over, isn't it? Is that gonna hit? The clearances are... tolerances are pretty tight on that. Did it snap off? I guess. I'm trying to think of why it would have, though. Maybe where I ascended, Link's shoulder was like crushing up underneath the spike it was attached to? Because it attached to the underside of the spike, I'm pretty sure. Without even looking, I'm fairly confident that's how I got it on there. Favorite dinosaur-esque creature? I like the name of the Utah Raptor. Damn, I was watching that Apple TV Dinosaurs show somewhat recently, and there was a really cool fucking bird in that, but I can't remember its name now. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna say Ghidorah. From Godzilla. It's Ghidorah. Hope this helps. I'm having fun, so we're gonna keep going on this a little bit longer. I am so sorry if there's nothing up there and you already know this and you know I'm wasting my time. We're gonna go just a little longer. Archaeopteryx? It wasn't Archaeopteryx, but I know Archaeopteryx. Because as a kid, that was one of those things my brother and I learned, like, if someone asks you that, oh, which came first, the chicken or the egg, you tell them Archaeopteryx. That'll shut them the fuck up. That was our smart aleck answer we learned. Okay. Ah, wait, this'll be easier. If I do this, I think. No, I can't lift it up high enough. Ah. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. What am I standing on? Oh. Tiny little ledge that let me fall to. Good news is, I have no idea if something's up there. It's pretty darn good. What came first, Archaeopteryx or the egg? Fuck! Whoa. What? Maybe we should just do the puzzle. Oh, that's still attached. I can still... I see. You're attached funny is what's going on. Well, let's attach you less funny this time. Give you a little bit of safety room. There you go. You shouldn't smash down now. And then I have to wait for you one more time to go up and do this. That was a lot of fast down. What came first, mitochondria or the cell? I feel like at some point I read an article that I didn't understand about it being mitochondria, but I don't know why that's the answer. I don't know if the argument was compelling. I'm gonna say mitochondria. Have you had a chance to play any Darkest Dungeon 2? Any thoughts, opinions on it? I played Darkest Dungeon 2 once, so my opinions are very premature and unformed. I enjoyed it. From what little of it I've played, and what kind of little I've played of Darkest Dungeon 1, I think Darkest Dungeon 1 seems like a much better game, but I did enjoy my short time playing 2. I like the aesthetics of it in particular. Okay, there's one more element to this that I do not know if it will work. We've done all of this on a hope and a prayer. Can I reach and... I just need to ascend again. It's fine. That's fine. Can I reach and grab this thing with Ultra Hand while I'm up here? No, it's too far away. This was a waste of time. Thank you all for coming to the stream. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Come on, buddy, really? What about directly beneath me? Is it really not near enough? Goddamn, dude. What if I crouch? Shit. Shit. Oh, man. I could place this a little lower and then try leapfrogging again. I don't think this does anything. Yeah, I don't think this does anything. I also don't know how to get it out now. Can I just grab it from here? Alright, cool. That part's not hard. But what a journey, though. Where are you trying to go? Up on top of this entire apparatus that lifts up and down, because it does not look like it goes anywhere near the ceiling. So I was trying to make a chain of ascensions with those stakes and platforms to get up there. But what if it does do something? How high does this take me? I was just hoping to see and determine if it was worth trying. You know what? I don't want to be up there now. Overthinking again? These fucking 9-year-olds! They would have been up there laughing at me. Okay, what's the actual fucking puzzle of this shrine? I can't believe at one point I worried, oh, I won't be good enough at building things to make like entertaining content, you know, compared with those people making stuff that NASA uses and the giant, you know, cock and balls in the world. I worried about that. That's never been my content. All these options are just more ways for me to be fucking wrong. I haven't actually looked at this and determined what I need yet. All right, we need to stop it there. Can I just stop this thing spinning at the point I want it to? Or will it keep going around? So I need this to be like angled. Boom. Is that too severe an angle? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, hey. Oh, okay. Will it not have enough energy to go right along that? So I need like a paddle to come around and scoop it up. Let's try it once and just see if it has enough energy to go itself. You, hang on, you there, I cannot reach you. I would love to reach you. Fine. No, you know what, it's not fine, I want to reach you. You're the two that are attached permanently. No one does wrong better than you, pal. Thanks. Just, oh right, it can attach. It doesn't need to spike into the other one. It just needs to attach to it. I think is legitimately the best way to play this game. This is why we have such strict, you know, even be careful what questions you ask. You could give away something I legitimately haven't thought of. Doesn't matter how obvious you think it is. Very likely I've not thought of it. So thank you for your understanding, Samantha, and your cooperation over these many years of my anguish. Okay. Right there is probably fine. And it just scoops it on in. It just shovels all of our pain, shame, and embarrassment under the rug. We go get our reward, we get the fuck out of this shrine, and we pretend this never happened until I have to edit it into a highlights video. And rewatch it all over again. Currently spending my video game time on Hollow Knight. Very excited to be able to grind Tears of the Kingdom. Hollow Knight is so good. I want to replay Hollow Knight. No plans for when, don't get terribly excited, but I want to replay it. There's a good chance I'll do it on stream if I do. I think it would go a little faster than the first time. At least the things I vaguely remember. It might go faster. I remember some of the bosses. I don't remember the map. How many of the bosses do I really remember? We'll worry about that some later time. GG, way to go. He did it! He eventually did it! Yay! Have new DLCs come out since you played? I believe one did. There was one, I always forget the name of it because there's this Civilization DLC called like Gods and Kings, and I think the DLC or the patch that I haven't played is called Gods and something, or something in Gods, and I never remember its name. Anyway, I believe what it did is it added like a special version of every boss. Lister told me once, but my memory is bad. Yeah. Anyway, I think there was one big content patch since I played. We'll need the band for that. Hey, she got her voice back. We didn't shame her forever. We shamed ourselves. She can tell I'm a broken man. She can see it in my eyes. It gives her the confidence to yell again. What did I open this for? I wanted to check how many of these things I have. 8. Let's go ahead and go get some blessings. I need the map, not that. Hollow Knight's one of, if not the best looking games on the OLED Switch. It really makes the OLED display shine. Have new DLCs come out since you played? How often are you gonna do DS3? Like, is that gonna be the only thing you stream on YouTube? Yeah, so my plan is YouTube streams that will only be on YouTube, and that will be the only thing on live streams on YouTube until I beat it. And currently the plan is just to do Sundays. I may try to fit in an extra day, because I can tell you right now, I believe I'm gonna be missing 2... very often, I take like Thursday through Sunday to take like a long weekend and go visit my mom and other family in Maine. And that means we miss one day here on Twitch, Thursday, and we miss Sunday on YouTube. YouTube only getting one day a week, I miss a week of YouTube streams. I think that's gonna happen twice in August. First weekend in August, maybe. Third weekend, the weekend of the 19th, definitely. And since that's cutting a lot of Dark Souls 3 out, I may try to do like the weekend in between. I may do Saturday and Sunday or something. That's coming up. But generally, Dark Souls 3 you'll see on Sundays on YouTube. Very fun DLC, I really enjoy it. Ton of boss grinding and they all get harder. Your 4 Rudanya eyes. Another shrine, oh no. Kind of look like a typical Dark Souls player character now, don't we? Yeah, I can see this kind of stuff. With a slightly different aesthetic, but I can see this kind of stuff in... Oh, right, I just saw all these roads and thought that's where I wanted to go. It's not that far a run, but this might still be faster than jogging over there. I got that wrong. I was wondering why you said another shrine, oh no, for a second. Don't forget to say hi to your lobster uncle. As a Canadian, I'm proud to say I can name most US states and cities, however, Maine often slips my mind. That's fair, apart from the fact that we're so close to part of Canada. Maine's one of the few states where, in retail and service jobs, it's more valuable to know French as a second language. Hello?
Snake Clan will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Venturific! Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, I appreciate that immensely. That is very generous. Thank you, friendo! And I hope you enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. One of the few states in the US where it's more beneficial, generally speaking, to know French than Spanish. Because, you know, there's a lot of road trippers, other vacationers, or people just doing business coming down from Quebec and so on. Thanks for the lols. You're welcome. Thank you for the sub. Thanks for just being here. Thank you all for being here. That is the best part. But of course, I appreciate those of you who are willing and able to sub. Never expected, always appreciated, all those things streamers say, and we really do mean. Most of us. I can't speak for everyone. There's probably a few people rotten to the core, but that's incredibly rare, if at all true. Let's see. We are 3 upgrades away from a full grip meter. My health is okay. I'm surprised how often I get hit for like 5+ hearts. That really is surprising. Maybe we should split these. 1 heart, 1 stamina vessel. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, yeah. 1 heart, 1 stamina upgrade. I think most people forget that part of Canada too, though. Maybe. What's up, Let Me Game Mom? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Here from the Elden Ring YouTube shorts. Quite an entertaining find. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed them. And thank you for coming over to Twitch. I hope you enjoyed here too. Sweet, sweet undoing the gloom. And I would like a stamina vessel as well. Thank you. It's a little bit interesting that we get to choose the sort of the order that we unlock these things in. You know? Regardless of how he was built before, Link could be incredibly more durable and have less stamina than before, or vice versa. Link could just be like, you know what? I'm gonna think of this gloom as an opportunity, and this time around, I'm gonna be a long distance runner. He gets to have another go at his physical fitness. Omelette du fromage. What's up, Dexter? Ah, you left the tape on overnight again, didn't you? Lots of people coming from Elden Ring shorts. My shorts TikToks have been by far the most successful thing I've ever done. And I'm super happy if people just enjoy those. But it's very rewarding how many people have come over here and there to watch streams on YouTube or here. Are you done with Elden Ring? For the moment. So the playthrough you're seeing in shorts, that finished actually last year. I'm sorry I'm a slow video editor. I know it's confusing you're watching them now. That one I finished last year. I have also done a randomizer playthrough since then that I finished somewhat recently. Those VODs, by the way, are complete if you'd like to see the randomizer. And I've got a few more VODs coming soon from the first playthrough. They're going to be timed with the ending of the highlights videos, which shouldn't be far off. So yeah, I finished 2 playthroughs. A lot of people want to see me play Convergence. I'm a little interested, but after 2 playthroughs I wanted to break, so right now it's Tears of the Kingdom and Dark Souls 3. I don't know how likely another Elden Ring playthrough of Convergence or something is right after Dark Souls 3. Can't speak to that. We'll see. As I understand it, pomegranate is the spoiler safe word. Pomegranates plural is the spoiler safe word. I just feel compelled to do that every time now. It's plural. If I really held to that, it would be such an asshole move. I've never tried to trick people by being like, pomegranate, what did... No, don't answer that. That was singular. Do you do your own editing? I do. The timing is so good. I really appreciate you saying that, because editing is time consuming. It's not like hard, but it is time consuming. But I still do it a lot myself, because it's hard to find an editor. And I like what I come up with. I'm glad you enjoy. That's me, the human caught by the Elden Ring shorts. Good to have you here, Wisp. Happy Tuesday. Your playthrough is what brought me here. Then I watched all the young Hydra videos on the channel. All the pre-beard Hydra videos. I wonder if I'll ever shave my beard again. I used to go in cycles of having it for 6 months, then gone for a year, then back for a year, then gone for 2 months, then half back, but halfway to growing back I'd shave it again. I just went back and forth. My friend Mondo has only known me with a beard. The first time he saw a video of me from the stream pre-beard, he was like, don't ever shave it again. And I was like, what? People used to talk about me looking okay without a beard. Don't ever shave it again, what? No, never, beard for life. It's a little more likely to not go away because I did recently actually do some research into skincare. Every time I try, it's all these terms and phrases I don't understand, and more annoyingly, some people say one thing, some say the other, and I'm like, you all have names like Natural Wellness Center. I don't know which one to use, a fucking scam. I hate researching skincare. Anyway, I took a plunge and found, like, beard products. And now, I don't have the occasional day where I just scratch my face and it's like snowfall. I had bad dry skin days. Sorry if that grosses you out. I had some bad dry skin days here and there. So now it's much more manageable. Excited for the DLC. Oh yes, I forgot about that. Of course, when the DLC comes out, I'll be playing it. Probably not the day it comes out. I want to give people time to play it themselves before they see me play it in case they don't want to be spoiled. I'll probably give it a month or more before I start it. But yes, the DLC will be streamed at some point. That's easy. They're all scams. How do you get map data in Tears of the Kingdom? There are towers like this throughout the world. Ones you've not yet been to all seem to be marked with floodlights around them, aiming up into the sky to make them easier to notice. And each of them has a different puzzle associated with it. And if you can solve that puzzle, you'll map that region. So you can see I've got some regions mapped here, but these other ones unmapped, and they're marked by the blue lines here, splitting some region. Those each have towers I need to go find at some point. Elden Ring DLC, probably 2025, I'm guessing. I'm thinking next year. I know some people are very hopeful for this year. I find that unlikely, but I never know what I'm talking about. All your facial hair just grows on your neck, so no beard for me, unfortunately. You can have a neck beard. People talk about them a lot. I'm not sure popular would be the right word, but people talk about them a lot. Actually, I haven't heard people, you know, make a joke or anything about neck beards in a long time. Come to think of it. You get a nice little mustache. Almost all skincare products are a sham. All you need is micellar water and cotton ball rounds. Boom, instant clean face. Well, whether it's naturally dry or whether I was drying the skin under my beard with something else I'm doing, I needed a conditioner and it's been very nice. Neckbeard, good SEO. But your girlfriend doesn't like the stash. Do you have one now, or are you being generous and shaving it for her sake? Samantha, I think... Oh no, we'll go a little longer. Hold on, it hasn't even been 3 hours. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and we did start late, so I will have to, you know, be conscious of time in order to start catching up on sleep tonight. But I don't want to end another 3 hours, and I'm having fun. Let's go to this shrine. Let's go from the shrine we just did to this shrine and at least do that. Maybe a couple more. But we're not going a lot later. Neckbeards are attractive, but I think I'm in the minority on this. You might be in the minority, but it doesn't mean you're alone. Could Hydra pull off a goatee? I hope so, because I had one in college. I think what I had would more properly be called a Van Dyke. I say more properly. It probably varies in name from country to country or even place to place. A Van Dyke is where it's connected here, right? And a goatee is when... Is this a goatee? Or is a goatee when you have the beard and mustache but not connected? I need a character creator, because I can't remember. Anyway, mine was connected. I had that for a little while in college. Like, you know, 8 months or something. Then I shaved off the mustache and just had... down here. Connected, no chin strap. Yeah, I never had connected here. I just mean connected mustache and chin beard. I wear my facial hair like the main character from Disco Elysium. Oh, I know who you mean. I've seen pictures of him. That's a good style. I kind of wish I could be that raggedy, but my hair doesn't really have any body to it. But I'm trying to change that with skincare products and hair care products. I'm diving into all the scams. Let's go straight over the hill. Because I'm kind of curious if that's a Korok we can grab on the way. If there looks like there's a spindly little thing on top of that... I don't think that's a Korok. I think that's like a fruit tree or something. I say a fruit tree. The little... Yeah, it's a fireberry thing. Seems like an odd place for it. Is there like a Korok or a puzzle related to this? It stands out. Something I should set on fire from here? No? Okay. Doesn't need to be, I just thought it would be. Gotta come out on the other end looking like Bigfoot. It's impressive how much they've topped their previous heights of surprising creative freedom, because there are many specific individual elements and quests that impressed me and surprised me through Breath of the Wild, but most of all, when the game first came out, So this was something I knew going into the playthrough I did on stream, because I played a little bit of the game, put it down, and then later streamed it. When it first came out, I remember just being blown away that you could just climb anything. Later I found out there are some surfaces that are disallowed, but still, there are so few. That was so amazing to me. Now it's old hat. And they found all new ways to shock and delight me. Catch him! Easy. That was like a, oh shit! Okay. Good old stone won't betray me. Do I care about the topaz rod? You're about to break, so we can get rid of you. Take the topaz rod for fun. And it's not glinting, but I feel like that's gonna attract lightning for some reason. I just feel that way. That's just how I have 2 topaz rods. I don't need this one. But now I have it. If you love something, set it on fire. Skyrim climbing, always gotta love it. Very disco thing to say. Was wondering if he was gonna notice he was sparking. I was fighting a lightning enemy. I thought it was maybe something he was doing. I didn't notice at all. I just sort of need to eat. It doesn't really matter what it is. Let's do some of those, like, attack power in various weathers. I rarely get a lot of use out of them. There we are. I've, not planned wisely enough to get real use out of them. Do I have a shield I can surf on, by the way? Yes, I do. Let's do the cheapo one. Are you an electric shield? What's electric here? Is it my bow? Fuck. We're good. Not electric, metal. Oh yeah, this place. Sandon Park Ruins. Armoranth. This tough medicinal plant cannot be broken, but it can be cooked. Somehow. Its durable yet flexible fibers raise your defense when cooked into a dish. Actually, yeah. It can't be broken, but it can be cooked. After it's cooked, can you chew it? If it can't be broken? I've got so many questions. We must have a seriously good blender for our elixirs or whatever. You know, we must have like a Vitamix. Burn, baby, burn. I remember this is like the start to finding a special horse in Breath of the Wild. There's a whole side quest that teaches you about it. We can investigate this more some other time, or hopefully we'll find a side quest that teaches us about it. Let's go onto the shrine. There used to be a tree there. I see the log rolling down the hill. Let's err away from them. I don't really want to fight them right now. Wouldn't be an issue, I just don't feel like it. We gotta keep that down to only 15% of the game. I'm gonna make my predictions come true. Prediction? Assessment? Whichever. Hey! It's that Twitch streamer. Maybe you have to Steam it first. Hospital had loaded dogs for an appreciation event. They're not bad. Loaded dogs? Yeah. I love dogs. What's a loaded dog? Is it loaded with cheese? It's fibers, and you just, you know, you gotta ball it up and swallow it. It's like shredded wheat, but petrified. Oh, loaded gacha. Or wait, is that what it was? I was thinking about actual dogs. I'd assumed loaded was a typo or something, though I couldn't think of what it would be for. My mind didn't even go to hot dogs. The dog's drunk. You're loaded. You've had enough. You know, you're my best friend. And I'm man's best friend. Fido, get away from the bar. Fuck off. Damn it, do I have an axe? I'm getting shot right now, too. I do have an axe. Oh, but it's metal. Just gotta go quick. And then put this away. Alright, where the fuck are you? Octorok? I think I got shot from this direction. Shit. Is that the Octorok racing off to the right there? No, it's foxes going all the way over. Somewhere. That hightail lizard on that tree was too stunned by its death to do anything. It just sat there. Fucking... I kinda wanna just get out of here. Wait, no, I see you. You're getting shot. I saw you over here. Did you move? Fuck you. That miss? What the hell is happening? Am I shooting like the fucking thing as it comes out of its mouth? Was I shooting the rock as it came out of its mouth and flew through the air? Yup. Slightly annoying, but fine. How good is attaching one weapon to another? I need to like test these things and actually pay attention. All right, I don't mind if this sucks because this is a shitty starting thing. You add +7. It seems good. A lot of like good materials made for attaching to weapons, like bokoblin horns, unless they're very high level, seem to be +3, +4. +7 seems excellent. Do you like the Evermeans give you rare beetles sometimes? Is that their name? That's brilliant. I like Evermeans. Missing pathways, Sonapan Shrine. So, Napan then? I mean there's nothing here, so it must just be Ascend. I was reminded of Ascend by the lack of any other possibility. Hello. Can't climb you, can I? Okay. Is there anything to ascend to above? No. Probably can't glide all the way around there without losing too much height. Hey! Come with me. You can... What can you do? Can I get around like this? That will make it a little easier. Use spears to spears, then you can stab your enemy from a different postal code. Spears fused to spears is the Hyrule version of, like, God. Is drone warfare ethical? I mean, should we be that disconnected from the horrors of war? Alright, now. What do I want to do with you? Oh. This is very straightforward. I just have to make the surface I'm ascending to higher. Easy on that one. This grate means I can't bring this with me, yeah? Yeah. You gotta wait back there, bud. You gotta wait back there. Now then, 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 now, And then... Okay. This water's just here so I don't hurt myself, right? Every time I see water, I'm still like, how can I use Cryonis here? Fell in a pool. Actually, out of curiosity, can I, while swimming, ascend? I cannot. That's the other reason that water's there, probably, to complicate the answer a little bit. Looks high enough to hop here. Great. Okay. Come up here with me while I think for a second. Can I go high enough to glide to that? Because I need to be right under it. Maybe I can cheat just enough to the corner. How high do you rise up? Alright, you raise up perfectly high enough, so can I just, like, cheat this part way to the corner? And have enough room to, you know, ascend from where I'm standing? And then walk over to the corner and get in easily? Oh yeah, that's way more forgiving than I thought it would be. I always feel like it needs to be a good chunk of the way in to a surface to be able to go over to it. Easy peasy. Rewind and ascend is how I brute forced almost all the shrines. Drones versus drones to settle disputes until the robot uprising, then you know, different problems. That would be a way to save a lot of pain, human pain and suffering, but then we're sending the drones off on their own. I think your worries are well-founded because who knows what they're talking about while they're out there. We tell them to fight, they're teaming up. You rise up high enough to stand on mountains. Oh, Ultra Hand. You lift me higher than the mountains. I don't really remember that song, but it's something like that. So many golden apples. All the enemies have respawned, right? I don't feel like chopping down more of them. Okay, while we're up here, anything new we can see? Hey, there's the big clefted mountain. I wondered once when I was way over in Hebra, so I definitely couldn't see it, where that was and how I hadn't noticed it. But of course, I've been at less than optimal angles for it. Even now I am. Given where you start this game, it is so perfectly aligned for your beginner plateau, which is this area? Yeah, that's the mountain, right? When you start Breath of the Wild. I fucking love how thoughtful they are with their maps. Let's climb higher. Climb a bit higher. Some of your friends are being homophobic in Discord and bullying one of your transgender buddies. I don't know how to react. I think it's important to make it clear that's not acceptable. You don't need to confront and fight them necessarily. You don't need right now to try to change their minds. But I would either remove yourself from the situation or ask your friend if they're there, the one being bullied, if they want to leave and go, I don't know, to Discord private chat and just play games together or something. I would focus on trying to make yourself and your transgender friend comfortable before worrying about, like, dealing with them. I think those would be first concerns in my mind. I hope you can solve that. That is very uncomfortable. And I think you're right and totally understandable to be uncomfortable with it. Who is that Pokemon? Maybe it was just a Sky Island? Yeah, I would just be like, you guys need to fuck off and stop that. And get the hell out of there. Unless that would be leaving the bullied friend in which case, like I said, I'd check with them first. Shrine, 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 shrine. Shrine, 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 shrine. Man, that thing is so clear from this angle. I was searching for that so long when I was in Hebra. Fucking thing. Eh, whatever. What am I looking at in that direction? Oh, that's gonna be the snowy area on the way to where the Gerudo were, I think. Okay, nothing immediately jumps out to me, but we can start here tomorrow and take a little more of a look before I go somewhere. Because that, Samantha, is going to be the stream for the night. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow, like I was just referring to. 6 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, playing more Tears of the Kingdom. Usually I stream Thursdays at the same time, but not this Thursday. I've got a work thing I've got to do. We have a bonus stream on Saturday. I'm going to be playing Sonic 06. I wouldn't normally. I've heard it's terrible. But we're going to be playing Sonic 06 on a real Xbox 360 because I heard that an emulator kind of smooths the problems out, and that's not what we're going for, because the reason we're playing it is the unlocked awful games stream from the charity stream. Thank you again, everyone who could be there and who could give. Saturday starting at noon for a nice long chunky time, and Sunday I'll be on YouTube on youtube.com/@rxhydro playing Dark Souls 3. So, Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow, Sonic midday Saturday here on Twitch, and Sunday Dark Souls 3 on YouTube. It's less complex than I make it sound. I just always give every last detail every time. Do me a favor, stick around long enough for me to find somebody else streaming. I'd really appreciate it if you at least hung out long enough to go say hello. And if you've got more time than just to say hello, I'd recommend hanging out, because I would highly recommend any of the people I raid. They're all very... Let's go raid Hi John, I'm Dad. Hi John, I'm Dad is highly, highly inappropriate, highly, highly entertaining, just a wonderful person and a fellow New Yorker. Raid Hi John, I'm Dad. That should all be correct. Our raid message is... I was asked to copy this message, and I did. Hello, smile. There we are. Please copy, paste that, like 1, 2, 3 times when we get over there. Let me get you the link, just in case Twitch is weird, as it often is with mobile, and leaves you behind. You can click that link to follow us over. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for all the time. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for just chatting with me. I appreciate it all equally. It's wonderful to have you here. And I hope I see you tomorrow in the near future. But either way, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care. You're terribly attractive. I love what you're doing with your hair. And you've got a fashion sense that I can't quite put my finger on what it is. It's hard to put it into words, but I'm wowed every time I see you. You're just a delight. Okay. Thanks, Hydro. Thank you. Yay. Yeah, even if they only do it drunk, that doesn't make it acceptable. Bad Pixie's right. All right, let's head over there. Have a wonderful one, Samantha. Love you.